And good afternoon to welcome to another Nerdy Collective. Now that I got you.
We'll see what we can do. Bye.
So thank you, everybody. Please support our community. Make sure you check out Jen. Her links are on the top. I pinned them on the top there, so you can go directly to there and donate $1. If you can donate more and generous of your heart, absolutely, please do. Please support our community member. Much love, Jen. We love you. Me and the Queen love you. Get better, please. So please follow that link on top if you wish. So here we go. I got a couple shout outs really quick. One, for Splash Space, Monty, my brother out there, he's doing a giveaway. If you didn't know, it's 10 questions and you got to send them in. You got about another week. So make sure you go check out those links down below. My guest for today, his links are in the list as well. Also a big shout out to Gary B and the Casual Comic Guy. The Kindness Show I was on last night with John and Gary and Gore. It was an awesome show. You guys got to go check that out, and you'll get it when you watch it. So please go check that out. And also, Bueller was there as well. It was a wonderful show. And then I got one more last shout out. Dr. Silver Age with Shannon and Rod. I was on with them early this morning, and they're all about comics, old, new, you name it. Having a great time, and a big shout out to that peanut gallery out there. Yes, I'm talking to you guys in the chat. And everybody in the chat here today, thank you so much. I'll get to you. You guys are wonderful. I really appreciate your support. So out with those shout outs, last two shout outs. One, I got to say thank you to Zach. He sent me this. This was actually really cool. So a big shout out to you. He knows I like Scarlet Witch, and he sent me a Scarlet Witch pin. Very, very cool, a zombie one. And then from my old boss, we're good friends. I don't get into animal pieces much unless they're fake, because I'm a vegan, can't help it. That's just me. But this is cool. This is a knife. Look at this. A handmade knife he made me. This is lobster. Put some agates in there, deer horns, and it's a swordfish, spearfish, the front of it. Really, really cool. So I'm trying to show you. You can see how long this thing is. So I'm going to put that on the wall. So that's a little memento from my old boss. So a big shout out to Pat Langosh. So if you're watching, brother, thank you so much. This was cool. It's going on the wall. I don't care what the queen says. It's going on the wall. But thank you so much. Really cool art piece. So now that we got all that, and I want to get to the chat really quick, give you guys your big shout outs. Sleepy Reader Damien, thank you so much, my man. I really appreciate it. Promiscuous Time Traveler, dude, you're awesome. Thank you so much for being here. JSS Brooklyn, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Christina, I love you. You're always doing in the background. Never have to worry. You got it all under control. Thank you so much. Who Dat Comics, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. And everybody catches us on the rewind. I really appreciate that too. Make sure you're supporting everybody in the links down below. My guest here coming up in 2 seconds here. Give me one moment. We got John Comics with Kids. Thank you so much, man. It was a blast last night. I had a really good time. And that's what it should be about. Coming together, not going apart. So boom, that's just what I believe in. That's just how I am. Sorry. Oh, look who's in the chat. Beta Ray Jim, is he here yet? Let's see. No, let's see. Who else do we got? All right, I think I'm caught up with the chat. So no more waiting. And without further ado, bam, here we go.
Nerdy Collective Assemble! Okay, that's enough. What's up, guys? So good to see you. What a great intro. Oh, my goodness.
Hope you like, my man.
I felt so silly setting those.
No, you shouldn't. No, it's all good, buddy. It's just about you, not just about us, and it's about the community as well. And I really appreciate you being here and taking the time out. Seriously, this is just due. I've been waiting to do this for a while now for you, and I got some surprises for you. So I hope you're ready.
I love surprises.
Good. Hope you're ready. And everybody in the chat, I really appreciate it. When we get to the questions, please chat, participate, ask your questions. I really appreciate it. And we'll get to know a little bit more about Jim. I know Jim for quite a while now, for over 4 years. He doesn't know it yet, but I've been following him that long. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I know you didn't. So awesome. Okay, so let me get my co-hosts on here. And first up, here we go.
Right, are you going to shrink me down? Because when you shrink me down, I should be the right size to pick dog's nose, just in the right position. Yeah. So if you take me on, take me off. That's the dog's nostrils. That's where I'm. Obviously, that's where I deserve to be. I don't care. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Nerdy Collective. And yes, it is me. No fakes. No one else can.
I love you,
try and
Martin.
imitate
Thank you
this.
very much, buddy. My buddy from across the pond. Love it. Thank you. And without further ado, nice little surprise for Jim. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
BLC, baby.
BLC, where are you? There you go.
I'm here.
Yes, you are. Absolutely. I wonder why. We're going to find that out too later. You'll see, gentlemen.
Good to see you, BLC.
Hey, Beta Ray, what's going on? What's up, Marty? What's going on? How's everybody?
I'm good. You good, BLC? And nice to meet you, Beta Ray.
Martin, I've seen you around before. I've been on a few of your shows.
Yeah.
Good to see you, man.
It's from long ago, I think, isn't it?
Yeah. It's been a while. We've been part of this community. All of us, all 4 of us have been part of this community for a long time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's almost like the one benefit of COVID. That's
Yeah.
what got me on here.
Yeah.
I know. Us nerds gather together.
No. A stick of people.
Oh, yeah. Whatever. I don't care. I'll be a sticker person. I don't care.
Yeah, I'll be a stick person.
So welcome, Jim. Really appreciate you being here. Everybody, just so you know, ask your questions in the comments, please. Right now is a perfect opportunity to get you a little bit know more about Jim. And I'll have a few little things. So Jim, you've been in the community for over 4 years, correct?
Long time, yeah.
And what is your profession? What do you do other than our nerd culture?
You're looking at it. This is it.
This
is it.
That's
I am 100% committed to comic books and collections and my YouTube channel. And yeah, I don't tell many people this, but yeah, this is what I do. This is what I do. My YouTube channel, my auctions, stuff like that. That's my bread and butter.
I know that.
I do sell some other stuff on eBay and things like that, but nothing major. Maybe I'll help out friends for odd jobs here and there. Tech support, computer support, stuff like that. But for the most part, it's just doing this YouTube stuff and selling comics and keeping the channel going and all that good stuff.
Oh my goodness.
I used to work in sales, and COVID just killed my sales job. Like I was like the number 1 seller in the company, and then COVID hit and nobody sold. And so the company's like, well, you guys aren't making quota, you're all fired. Like, screw this. I'm not working for the man anymore. I am the man. That's when I really buckled down and started working on my channel and started surviving off that.
Okay, question for you guys. Thought on these X-Men 97 collector packs. FOMO, hype, fun, overpriced fun? What do you guys think?
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
I think it's a great idea. I really like the idea. I'm a huge fan of trading card games, so I love cracking packs, pulling that rare. Like, ooh, it's really fun. But I don't know, something about comic books and collector packs. Not a big fan of that. I really think this is just a gimmick, in my opinion. A lot of FOMO there. Overpriced fun, absolutely, jazz. But yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of a neat idea, but it's a gimmick. I think this is just a fad,
I agree on that.
I agree.
I agree.
I agree too.
And stuff like that.
Agreed. I'm there too. I'm the same way.
I
buy the packs once in a while, and the same thing with the comic packs. Just can't help it.
It is fun cracking them, It's so enticing.
Maybe for something Scotty Young, I might be interested.
Your Mount Rushmore of comic book artists. Who's your favorite?
See, this one's tough. And what's up, Schultz? Good to see you, Chicago Schultz, man. I'm seeing a lot of names I haven't seen in a while. So good to see you guys.
That's
and
okay,
thank you again, G-Man, for inviting me here.
Absolutely.
Rican Comics and Collectives. Is that Rod the Rican? Oh my God.
Yes, that's right.
Shout out to Promiscuous Time Traveler.
Yes.
Hudat. So many good names in the chat. Christina, so good to see you guys. Anyway, my Mount Rushmore and my favorite artist, it's always tied between 2. Well, I mean, my favorite's got to be Simonson. I mean, it's got to be Simonson, right? It's got to be. So Simonson number 1, but number 2 and 3, it's tied. Jim Lee, Todd McFarlane. They're just so both. They're so damn good. Sometimes I put Jim Lee ahead. Sometimes I put McFarlane ahead. It depends on who I'm reading. And then I'd say for number 4, man, I like the old stuff too. I gotta say, but the new artists are so good too. How do you pick 4? It's like people ask me, who's on your Mount Rushmore of wrestling? I can't pick 4. I can't do it. They're just too good, man. But I love Steranko's art. Man, he was just so good, Steranko. But then, you look at some of the modern artists like Tyler Kirkham, Gabriel Delato.
Yep. Yeah. That's another one. I like him too a lot.
J. Scott Campbell. Oh my God. I can't pick 4. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Schultz. I can't pick 4. They're just too good. Simonson number 1 though.
There you go.
What's up, Rod?
Got a field party.
Raph in the house. What's up, Raph?
How you doing, Bruce?
Anthony,
I'm good. What's happening?
Well, excellent. Rafferty, what's up? Anthony Kirby, thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right, guys.
What the deuce?
Yeah, what's up, Jim?
How
are you, buddy?
With your name on it, what the deuce? It's been sitting
here
for
really?
Years.
Really?
Yeah, I think you've got I want to say you've got a Venom slab.
Really?
And a handful of comics.
I think it's Venom number 3.
Message
yeah,
me
new. I totally spaced that. I'm sorry, man. I had no idea.
That's all right. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too. How's things?
That's going great. Going well. Summer was awesome. I hope everybody had a great summer. I don't like fall.
It was nice.
Just everything's dying. Makes me sad.
I like
but summer was awesome.
I call
summer
fall,
was so fun.
The fall is the queen's colors, my wife's colors. She'll have the red hair.
Nice.
Nice change of season.
I see your collection has gotten even more impressive, Jim.
Oh yeah.
It's gotten too big. I've had to sell some stuff on eBay because my bookshelves, I've got the maximum amount of bookshelves I can fit in this room. And I mean, unless I move the whole computer desk out, then nobody can see it and I can't show off and brag. And so, yeah, I've had to sell some stuff and like really cherry pick as to, what I want to keep and what can go. And
so what's the first stuff that you're getting rid of then? What's the first stuff you'll choose and go, right, that's got to go?
DC.
Really?
Really?
Yep.
Monty would be right with you.
Yep.
I'm not. I still like DC.
Oh,
I'm
a DC fan for sure.
But I don't read a lot of it. I prefer to read Marvel.
See, you know what, Jim? I can see that too because I'm more of when it comes to DC, it's like I like a lot of the old Bronze Age stuff, a lot of the horse. So that's where I kind of stick with DC.
Yes.
The newer stuff is okay. Some of it is okay. Not all of it, but yeah.
Well, there's not a whole lot of new DC stuff coming out that's actually worthy, really.
Yeah.
To me. I'm with you. I like the Bronze Age horror stuff, and I like a lot of the Vertigo stuff too. I wish they'd bring Vertigo back. I like their Black Label stuff that they do. They do a lot of really cool stuff with the Black Label, which But other than that, there's pretty slim pickings for what's even out there for DC.
I'm mostly independent when I actually look at it.
Here's a DC book I won't sell.
Oh, now see, you're
tell
talking my number. Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, you're talking Mount Rushmore of like artists. Bernie Wrightson. Bernie Wrightson's probably one of my absolute number one, no doubt about it.
Nice.
Let's hit our strings.
Can't go wrong with Bernie. And I do love me some Walter Simonson, of course.
Yeah, he's so good.
Gotta love the Beta Ray Bill and the whole. He actually took Thor and made it cool again. Oh,
I love his Thor with the armor. Oh, when he built that. Oh my God. When I was a kid, that was just, and that's a big reason why I don't have a connection with DC. I grew up reading all Marvel. So when I grab a DC book, I don't immediately recognize the characters and know, like, oh, okay, this is this person, this is this person's history. But there's a good chance if I pick up any Marvel book, I'm going to be like, oh, okay, this is this guy, and I know like his basic generic background. Because I also love the Marvel Universe books. Never got into the
Oh, yeah.
Who's Who DC
Yeah.
version.
I love
but
those
love
too,
the
yeah.
Marvel Universe
Those are
books.
good.
Reading those on the
Those are
bus, going to school every day. Oh my goodness, so good.
So Jim, do you have kids?
No kids.
No
Single,
kids.
never married. Can't afford it. Who can afford kids? So, did I mention I sell comic books for a living?
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Well, you just need to find that right person. You'll find it.
No kids, unfortunately. I almost married once, but she got wise, and we decided to break it off. So
Yeah.
Good to see
So
you
I have
here,
a couple-
BLT.
What's
Yeah.
happening, Doof?
Hey, good to see you here, Big Lion Cat and Martin, fellas.
Thank you. Nice to talk to you and hang out, man. This is great, man. Thanks for Robert.
Okay, so I prepared something here, you guys. I'm kind of like I'm chomping at the bit. So I got to show. I want to show Jim something, and you guys and everybody out there. So I did some homework.
Is it safe?
And, here we go. Here we go.
You know
Ready?
it's not midnight, right? It's not 10 o'clock, right? You know that, right?
No,
Do I
don't
need to
worry.
close my eyes?
No PPP, and don't worry.
Okay.
Do we have to wear
Right.
seatbelts
Yeah.
for this? Is it gonna be a rocky ride or?
Okay, it's gonna be a little long. One will be a little long, but just
I
bear
promise
with me.
not to laugh.
So I'm gonna. You can laugh and everything you want. Jim's probably gonna laugh at himself.
Oh, God.
So here we go. 1, a 2, a 3.
Ooh, yeah! What is up, my Beta Ray brothers and sisters? Beta Ray Jim here with an unboxing video. Let's see what we've got. All right, welcome back, guys. Thanks for being here. Before I start, I'm going to go through the whole nonsense, so make sure you hit that like and subscribe. I appreciate it, definitely. But let's take a look at what we've got. We've got a few boxes that came in the mail today, and I don't want to take up too much time or anything, but we're going to get through this. Now, I noticed a lot of people, I'm talking to you, CLG, you got these huge knives, these Rambo knives. What is going on? Have you ever heard of a box cutter? Does the trick and less likely to accidentally sever an artery. So I'm just saying. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. Big shout out to my boy BLC. Meow meow in the house. Whoop whoop. BLC, man, so generous. I'm going to leave a link to Big Lion Cat. I'm going to leave a link to his channel in the description here. He is awesome. Take a look at this, guys. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Thunderbird P47. Woo! They don't get much sexier than this, folks. You know what? I'm thinking about hanging this up here in the comic room. I'm going to need to get like some 50-pound test fishing line to hang this thing, though. This is the real deal. Yeah, that thing is awesome. Thank you very much, BLC. I'm going to do a compilation video at the end here and show off everything that I've opened today, but really appreciate that. That was for Big Lion Cat's 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So generous. He gave away a bunch of great stuff. I mean, taking a look at what he paid for shipping alone, he's extremely, extremely generous. And that's just another reason why this community is so damn awesome. You guys are so, so cool. All right, let's move on to the next one.
Nice.
I was thinking about that too when I saw BLC. I've got that plane. I didn't hang it up in the comic room. I've got it actually in my bedroom, and I was thinking about that as soon as I saw BLC. I wanted to comment
How ready
about
it
it.
is. I love it, Jim. You're
Oh my
awesome.
God! I don't fit that Macho Man shirt. I don't fit in it anymore. I
You
mean,
caught
literally.
me off guard. Unbelievable. I forgot all about that. I gave so many away.
I'm so
I forgot
jealous
actually
of
who
you,
won 'em.
BLC. He got one of those planes in your collection. Oh my
I
God.
was like, as soon as he took
I
it
got
out,
one too.
I saw a box. I was like, okay. He opened it up and then he took it out. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got one too. I got the Hellcat when you gave that away from that same stream, I believe.
Oh, you're the other one? Oh, look at this. I'm like, just two people in here. Wow. That was like so long ago, and I gave so many away. And it was so hard for me to give those away because that was like, one of my babies that I collect, and I didn't want to do it, but it hurt so much, but it was satisfying at the same time that everybody that won from me was so appreciative of getting it, and I'm just glad that you guys are enjoying it. So I mean, Wow, that's
That
it.
thing's
He
awesome.
called, yo, Robert, you got me good. You got me real good.
I know.
I didn't
I'm
see
not
that
done.
coming.
I'm not done. I'm
I
not
didn't see it.
done.
Oh,
I'm not.
God.
Oh my
I'm
God.
not
You
done.
know?
We're gonna have something for. I got something again for. I got to do this one too because I enjoyed this, and this is how I came across you, Jim, years ago, and I love this. I love what you did here, and here we go. It's gonna be a little long, guys, so I apologize, but you'll see why. Here we go. Bam.
Is up, my Beta Ray brothers and sisters? Beta Ray Jim here with my very first ever Beta Ray view. And where else can I start but with Thor by Walter Simonson? Oh my goodness, stick around and I'll explain to you why this book deserves a prominent spot on your bookshelf. Let's do this. And welcome back, everyone. Thank you very much for being here. I truly appreciate it. Please hit that like button if you like this video, and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more of my content in the future. I'm going to have a lot more beta reviews coming up. Let's take a look at this, though. Thor by Walt Simonson. We're looking at 1,200 pages. It's 1,192 to be exact, of complete Thor goodness. It collects Thor 337 through 355, 357 through 396, 371 through 382, and the 4-part Balder the Brave miniseries. It's got the first appearance of my man, Beta Ray Bill, with his hammer Stormbreaker. Walt Simonson's artwork is in here, and he is just amazing. His artwork is just gorgeous. However, it has been slightly altered. They redid the art. They remastered the coloring, actually. No, I shouldn't say the art. They remastered the coloring. Steve Oliff did the coloring, and from what I've heard, some people aren't really a big fan of it. The reason being they're true to the original, which I can certainly respect. But take a look at this. Let's take a look at the original comic, and then here's the omnibus version. And as you can see, there is a bit of a difference here. And in my opinion, I prefer the omnibus. The oversized artwork, the beautiful white pages, and even the adjusted coloring. It doesn't bother me at all. But again, I can understand why people like and prefer the original release. And that leads us to story time. It's story time, folks. Yes, a little bit of a backstory. Thor was one of the very first comics I started collecting, and everywhere I went, when I started talking Thor to people that collected comics, I constantly was told about how good the Thor Simonson run is. And to this day, it's still held up as one of the best, if not the best, Thor runs of all time. Donny Cates is giving him a run for his money, though. Check out the current release. It's pretty good. So when I first got into collecting Omnis, and I heard that they had a Walt Simonson Thor omnibus, I was sold. It was one of the very first books I bought. And finally, I could read in full the entire run by Walt Simonson. And it's got some of the best story arcs ever. I could just go on and on about this book. I mean, take a look at the runtime of this video. It might be 4 hours long. So before I even read this book, I was sold. I knew that it was a must-read Thor run, and it's a must-read Thor run. You've got so many great stories collected. Let's dig in and get a little bit deeper into these stories, but there's going to be some spoilers, so if you don't want this spoiled for you, go ahead and click on one of my other videos and go check one of those out. But for those that don't mind if it gets spoiled or have already read it, let's really dig into this book. So the omnibus starts with Thor 337, which is the first appearance of Beta Ray Bill. And take a look at this cover. One of my favorite covers of all time. Look at how the series starts here. There's this galaxy that explodes and an ominous figure that's later revealed to be Surtur. He's collecting the remnants of this destroyed galaxy, and he eventually uses this ingot to make his sword to bring destruction to Asgard, or so he hopes. Every few issues, you see a little bit of the story of Surtur and how he's building the sword and how doom is coming. It's just fantastic. But we get to Beta Ray Bill, and he crosses paths with Thor, and they go toe-to-toe. Thor ends up dropping Mjolnir, and this is when Thor and Mjolnir were like bonded, and if he dropped it, the hammer turned into a walking stick, and Thor would turn into his mortal form. Well, Beta Ray Bill picks up the staff, and it turns into Mjolnir, and he's like, Oh,
Yeah.
he's getting good. What are you doing?
You know, it's so
I'm
funny to
sitting
look.
back. I'm like, I haven't watched this. And
It was awesome, though. It was awesome.
Wow.
Jim, you did
man, I
a
love that
wonderful
book.
job.
So
Well, and
good.
to look at your shelves even back then, if you look at the background in that video and your shelves, like you've completely decked all those shelves out because you had like other like little stuff there back there
Yeah, like,
behind you.
like Magic the Gathering collection was
Yeah,
back there.
yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons, Warhammer, all those
Yeah.
books were
Right.
back there.
Wow.
And
Oh,
not
yeah.
anymore. Now they're in the bedroom.
Oh yeah, and so I wanted to do these videos really quick because they'll answer some questions that people might ask. I want them to ask something different, and I have a little something here. Here we go.
All right. What is up? What is up? Warhammer Space Marine 2, first playthrough. There we are. Awesome, awesome. Cannot wait to try this out. Let's see what we've got. And I've never played the first one, so I have no idea what to expect. Let's see. Just start a fresh game here.
And if you want to see the rest, you have to go to his channel to see the rest. I saved it just like that.
Nice, nice. Yeah,
Nice.
the game is incredible. The game is incredible.
Oh my God, yeah, it's fantastic.
I hope we get to play. If you get a G-Man or anybody else gets it, let me know. I'd love to play with you guys. It's co-op. It's cross-platform. You can play on Xbox, PC, and PlayStation all together. It's good stuff.
So, what would
Do
you
you
say,
like-
Jim? Go ahead, Martin. Go ahead.
No, you go, Deuce.
All right. So, what would you say your biggest omnibus collection of books is?
When you say biggest,
Is it-
like the
is it-
most or the most valuable?
Well, just the most. I mean, would you say you have more Thor than anything else, or do you have?
Gotta
Jeez,
be
I think I have
Thor.
I honestly think I have the most Conan. If you look right,
Really?
shit,
Wow.
right here, all those white books right here. Damn it!
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so bad. All of those white books are all Conan.
Oh, wow.
So that's
Wow.
a lot of. It's every Savage Sword and every Marvel Conan the Barbarian, and then a couple of King Conan, as well as the Dark Horse part of the Dark Horse run. It might be.
Wow.
Jesus, it might be X-Men actually. Oh yeah, it's X-Men because I've got
Is it X-Men?
yeah, I've got 4 blocks of X-Men down there. Unfortunately, X comes at the back of the alphabet, so it's on the bottom shelf. But yeah,
Right. Right.
got 4, about 4 blocks of X-Men, so that's pretty
But you
good.
got it in alphabetical order.
Yeah, everything's alphabetical. It's easier to organize that way. But yeah, I've got a lot of X-Men, got a lot of Spider-Man. They don't make a ton of Thor omnis. Thor's my favorite character. Beta Ray Bill Thor.
Yep, absolutely.
Hulk is probably my second favorite.
Wow.
And they've got a few Hulk omnis, man. Planet Hulk, so good. If you guys haven't read Planet Hulk, that was one of the first omnis. Very first omni I got was Uncanny X-Men Volume 1. It starts with Giant Size X-Men #1, the Claremont run, and what a great run!
Claremont's great.
Such a
Claremont
good
is
series,
excellent.
and they've reprinted it so many times. You can find that if you're interested in getting that omnibus, you can get it real cheap because they printed it so many times. It's so popular.
Define real cheap.
Under cover price.
Digital,
You can probably get it
digital
for around,
download.
probably like half price. You can probably get it for like $60.
So, what are most of your omnis going for these days? I don't even know, honestly.
Like cover price, usually they go for 100 to 125.
125.
But usually you can get them for around $65-$70 if you know where to look, and that's through actually distributors. DCBS is probably. I do have a video on the top 3 sellers that I recommend, so check that out if you want to know more. But the short story is DCBS is probably the cheapest place. You do have to pre-order the book, and you have to pre-order like 6 months in advance. So they'll tell you, hey, Thor Donny Cates Volume 1 is coming out, in 6 months. Do you want to order it for $60? Or, when it comes up, when it comes out, some places will sell it for $80, which is still better than the cover price, which is usually like $125. But if you pre-order through DCBS, you get the biggest discount. Organic priced books in the past couple of years, they've been killing it. They're a relatively new seller. and they're growing and growing and growing, and they've got excellent customer service, a fantastic selection, and really good prices compared to, and you don't have to pre-order on that site. So organic priced books is a pretty good spot. And they actually came out before, or after I should say, I made that top 3 sellers video. So if I were to remake it, organic priced books would find its way on that top 3 sellers list.
Cool.
Okay, good to know. I have a ton of trades, but nothing like the Omni collection sitting behind you, man. Nothing anywhere near that.
Yeah. I started with trades, and then I learned about the omnibus, and then I saw that that Uncanny X-Men, and I was just like, holy shit, it's every issue right in a row. Because when I was a kid reading comics, I couldn't afford every issue. I got an issue here, and then I would have to skip a couple issues, and then I got an issue here, and I didn't know the whole story. That's what I love about the Omnis. You get the, any collected edition, graphic novels, what have you. You get the whole story. And with the Omnis, they also really, a lot of times they add in extras. They add in, like sketch arts or alternate covers, history about the authors, things like that. All these little extra bonus things. And one thing they don't have, which I kind of miss, they don't have the old ads and stuff, and I always liked, like the Count Dooku,
yes,
Master ads.
Are great.
Those bring me back. I like the facsimiles that I sell in comic book form. Those come with all the ads and stuff, and I really like that because it helps bring you back, to the time when the book was originally printed. So I really like those ads. Omnibuses usually do include the letter pages, though, and the letter pages, they do the same thing. They bring you right back to like you're living in the time when that book was written, and feeling like the vibe of the comic readers that are also reading the series. So I really like the letter pages. I'm glad that they put those in, and just having the collected edition, being able to have the complete story. Just such a big part for me because again, as a collector, as a kid, I could never get the whole story. I only got pieces of it, and you know how it is watching like a TV show, and you see episode 1, you skip episode 2, and you start watching episode 3, and you're like, what's going on here, right? So it's nice to have the whole run.
Yep, that's super cool.
Kara.
Right now I've got my questions. You're saying about Warhammer. What are you shrink me down, we'll have the main man on. Warhammer, do you go just on the digital games, or did you ever play the board game for that?
Oh yeah. I'm a big fan. Started with Warhammer Fantasy Battle, probably back in late 80s, I think.
Yep.
I want to say 3rd edition. My oldest brother played, and he got me into it. Started with Empire, moved over to High Elves. Stopped playing for a while, got back into it right around. Actually, I got back into it after 8th edition was over. Everybody was selling their stuff off super cheap. So I'm like, I'm going to start buying armies. This game is awesome. So I had a friend that lived close by that played a lot of 7th edition, Warhammer Fantasy 7th edition. And so I started collecting armies. And next thing I know, I've got a full-blown Demons of Chaos, Warriors of Chaos, Dark Elves, I'm missing one. Skaven. And I'm working on Beastmen. I've got like probably maybe 500-600 points of Beastmen, but I've got like at least 3,000 points of all the other armies.
That's awesome, Jim. That was my army in 40K. I used to play the Chaos Army.
They're the best. Chaos is my favorite. Oh my god.
Marine Army. It was awesome.
I didn't get to play much 40K. I was Imperial Guard back in the day. I think it was 4th edition 40K that I played. I didn't get to play much of it though. And now my buddy that lives close by has moved, so I have nobody to play Warhammer with, so all my armies are in totes in the garage, just waiting to enter the battlefield again.
Yeah, I know.
I used to get the magazines when I was little. Younger. And I used to get a magazine for the character on the front. My heart isn't... I miss the characters are plastic now, not metal. Because the tanks and everything was so heavy. Because you go around my mate's house, and he used to paint it all.
Nice.
And do everything. And he'd got the tanks, everything, all the big pieces. How his parents ever afforded it, they must have been skint. And I grew up with what I was wanting those sets. I had a Blood Bowl set.
Nice.
The Blood Bowl separate. I went and to reminisce. And I don't know. I think the Blood Bowl are still in metal because we went in a shop in France, and it is a Warhammer shop, and it had all the Magic the Gathering shop, everything like that. And it had a lot of the everything all painted, and they had brand new Blood Bowl sets. And you picked up the packet, and it weighed about the weight of 2 laptops, so they must still be metal.
Heavy.
Have you been to the official game? Oh, sorry to cut you off. I got to know.
Yeah.
Have you been to the official Warhammer Games Workshop store that's got like Bugman's Brewery in it? And
no,
I want to say
there's a lot of there's a lot of shops now opening up with Warhammer. It seems to have like there never was, and now a lot of the quiet shops that were closing, they're opening up. There's one in Lincoln, there's one in Boston, and there'll be a lot more. But that's all the local shops to me. And normally there's not much around me. And like I said, I was in Tours in France, and there's a Warhammer shop there. There's even a Funko shop there, full of Funkos.
I've heard good things about the newest Warhammer Fantasy rule set they just came out with this year called The Old World. I just don't have anybody to play with it, but I've heard really good things, and I think it's revitalizing Warhammer Fantasy.
That's awesome.
Which is awesome. I love fantasy.
So
I always
really
prefer fantasy over sci-fi.
I really hope they get the movie going.
A movie would be incredible. I love the lore of the Warhammer universe. It's so good. It's so good.
Orcs are always my favorite.
Gotrek and Felix movie would be so good. The Gotrek and Felix. Oh my god, those books are amazing.
Which one, Martin?
Or the Orcs.
The Orcs. Those are fun too. Yeah. They're fun to play.
Because I've never actually played the game. Never actually played the game, but I always liked it and appreciated it. And I used to buy the magazines just to think, oh, if I could afford to have this or afford to have that set. But it was, by the time you pricing up a lot of things,
so expensive.
Yeah, and your eyes get bad because you were in magnifying glass and a light and painting and all that. We used to play at a toy store at a mall. And we could have the whole front of the store, and we used to make our terrains out of little styrofoam squares, mountains, cliffs, trees, and everything. So we could piece it together any way we wanted, and then set up our armies and go. It was like playing toy army men. But it was so much fun. So much fun.
I've heard Henry Cavill is.
Yeah, I was going to say the same. Henry Cavill's a huge Warhammer guy.
Yeah, I know.
And he looks just like the guy on the cover of that Space Marine 2 game. So.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
He also looks like Karl Franz, the leader of the Empire Army from Warhammer Fantasy. Let's get him. Let's get some movies going. Cali Comics, what's up? Did we play Forza together? That's awesome. That's fantastic.
I've got another controversial question.
Oh boy.
Because I've not been on lives with anyone recently because I've been busy with holidays and kids being off. What did you reckon to the new Wolverine Deadpool movie?
The new one? Banger. Absolute banger. All three, home run. Fantastic. I thought it was great. Thought it was fantastic.
I didn't like it.
Well,
that's my explanation.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, it's a load of.
Martin. Channing Tatum is hilarious.
He is, but I love Gambit, and
you thought they did him dirty.
He's my best description for him. My wife's watching Clueless because it's a good old time movie. He would be a brilliant actor in that because he's a piece of crap. I hate him.
Wow.
You want someone to look like a bit of cheese. He is just cheese. Pure stinky cheese. That's the best way to describe him. Yeah, but he did some good bits that I liked in the style of Gambit. But is there like, you really cheaped out on him?
I thought it was hilarious. I think Ryan Reynolds' reaction to him made the scene. If it was just him playing it straight, like a solo Gambit movie, I think it would absolutely bomb. But having Ryan Reynolds, are you even speaking English? So good, just so good.
Martin, you had to have liked the shout outs to us nerds that he did in it.
Yes, but it was just vanilla, really vanilla.
Okay.
It felt like a load of it felt so much that it's full of action scenes and not enough depth. And I appreciate the fun and laughter of it, but then it just took it a bit too far.
It's not Gone with the Wind. It's Wolverine, Deadpool 3.
I'm like, it's Deadpool. I'm like, it's Deadpool, bro. You're looking for depth. Like, wait, hold on, back up.
That scene.
No.
Sorry,
No, you still get, even with the Deadpool movies, you got a good amount of story, and I just didn't feel you did.
Did you like the first?
But that's me.
Movies? What did you think of the first two? The first two movies.
The first two movies are excellent. The movie was alright, but that's all I can say about it. It's alright. Would I watch it again? No. I watched it in. I managed to get a hooky copy of it so I could watch it cheap, and it's alright.
Me and the Queen laughed so hard. We laughed so hard. That scene, our favorite scene. I'm sorry, spoilers. Okay, so our favorite scene of that movie is when they're gonna fight in the car before they fight in the car, and you got Deadpool sitting there saying, "Okay, nerds, get ready, here it comes." And all of a sudden, you see Wolverine go bend down and put his helmet mask on. We were like, "Yes!"
Yeah, those bits were all good, but then it was like 5 minutes of fighting.
But that's Deadpool over the top.
Yeah.
But that's me. I'm allowed to not like something, so and I know it's just me. But
everybody likes all the same things.
Yeah, it's your opinion.
Well,
it's all right.
It's just like G-Man loves the Bruce Springsteen soundtrack to Romulus.
Oh
Alien Romulus.
God! Please, no, stop! It makes my ears bleed. I don't blame him. He's a good dude. He can't sing. There's only one Bob Dylan in my life, and he tries to be a Bob Dylan. Sorry, can't do it.
I know. I'm just busting your chops, man.
I know, and everybody else does. You got always Sandy doing the same thing.
I mean, Martin's going to break out Buffy at some point. You know it's going to happen. So.
Of course, another one. Oh, the show was. Yeah.
Yeah, but Channing, I don't even think you could get Channing Tatum in that because he'd be too cheesy. You want him at One Tree Hill or something, or whatever you call the stuff. Dawson's Creek or something like that, you know.
Dawson's Creek, too funny.
Oh my God, I haven't heard that.
That his exact acting style just says to me that.
I just watched 21 Jump Street recently. Somebody recommended. It was like, oh, this is an S tier movie. 21 Jump Street. You got to watch it. It's bad. It's so good.
The new one?
Yeah, the new one with Channing Tatum.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say new, but you know.
Yeah. It was new to me. I'd never seen it.
This is our opinions, guys. Just don't kill us messengers. This is what we like and what we don't like. I like it.
It'd be boring if we said, "Oh, we love this. It's amazing," and everyone agrees.
Yeah, everyone likes the same thing.
That's not why you watch it. If you agree, it'd be boring.
I'm pretty afraid they're going to pull my nerd card here pretty quick. I haven't seen Deadpool or Romulus yet.
Oh my God!
Ooh, how's Romulus?
You're not missing. No, I'm gonna put this out there. So really quick. I'm a huge Alien fan, and everybody knows it. A big Xenomorph fan, all that stuff.
Oh my.
I only follow what Ridley Scott has got his hands in. If he doesn't have his hands on it, then
Ridley didn't have anything to do with this one.
No, he was a producer.
Okay. But
he had nothing to do with the creative aspect of it. I forget the name of the director who put it together, but it was like, I'm sorry, this is gonna be kind of spoilers, but it's like a collage of all the movies put together into one. And there's all these illogical things that happen in the movie that make no sense. No sense. I was very disappointed. And I'm a huge Alien fan. I'll give you a scene that I'm going to give away. There's a scene where the aliens are coming down this corridor. And this young lady has got this awesome gun, whatever, pulse rifle. And she's shooting them. As she shoots them, she shoots the 0G button and all the acid's floating in the air. And what do you think happens? She casually just floats right through all the acid and never gets touched once.
Yeah, right.
There was unrealisticness in it. It was just bugged me. So many things wrong with the movie. You'll have to watch it. Watch it because it's aliens. Definitely watch it. I'm not telling you not to watch it, so please watch it. But like I said, I had a hard time with it, and I'm a huge Alien fan. And
I'm a huge Alien fan too, but I'm curious to see just how bad it is because I would absolutely go Mystery Science Theater 3000 on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it would be a
I will
perfect one.
absolutely pick it apart.
Yeah.
All right. You mentioned MST3K. Who's Crow T Robot and who's Tom Servo? Crow T Robot.
Seriously. I'll take Servo. Reese.
I like Crow.
Yes.
Crow is the best.
Biggie.
I got a question.
That's Spidey in the house. What's up from
Australia?
Go on, BLC. What's your question?
Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead, BLC.
Yeah, my question to Bill is like, how did you end up finding doing YouTube?
COVID, brother, just like all of us.
You just
COVID. I'm stuck at home.
You went straight into knowing there was comics on it, or was you a YouTube member that you didn't know about this community, or and what got you into doing the auctions? Were you on other people's auctions, or did you start your own auction first? And that's my question right there.
Great question. So COVID hits and everybody's stuck at home, right? And everybody's jumping on YouTube. Mm-hmm. And I discovered this YouTube channel called Gem Mint Collectibles. And he does all these omnibus reviews, and he's got this beautiful background, and I'm just like, son of a bitch. I want this. So that's where it started. I started collecting, and I started getting bookshelves going. And then I start learning, YouTube starts recommending other channels to me, other comic book channels and stuff. And that's where I start seeing comic book auctions. And I'm like, ooh, I wonder if I can get some omnibuses on the cheap here. So I join every comic book auction I can. Hey, anybody got any omnibuses? And a lot of people are like, oh, just stick around. We'll see. And some people didn't even know what an omnibus was. But I just kept watching and hoping. And, you watch those auctions for long enough. Eventually you're going to start buying stuff. So then I started buying. And then I'm like, I've got all these omnibuses. I don't really need the singles because I've got most likely anything I want is already in the hardcover format. How am I going to get rid of these comics that I don't really need? I'm going to start selling. So I get on these, start getting on auctions, and I went in with a few auctions on a few different channels, and I really didn't like how certain channels run their auctions. And I don't want to start slinging mud or anything like that, but it's just like I'm very particular and very peculiar about how I do things. Yep. And I really wanted to do it in a more professional setting. And if you've seen my channel, I always try to strive to have just top quality. I want to have a great picture, great books, great sound. I want to have cool little sound effects.
Don't be rude.
I want to do, good audio, all that good stuff. I just want to make a really top quality product. And I figured the best way to do that is to start my own channel and start doing it on my own. And it's growing and growing and growing. This summer, I put a ton of work into it. I actually haven't been streaming that much, but I've been doing little things to help upgrade the quality of the product, the channel, the show. And I'm really happy where Auction Comics is right now. The auctions that I run, I really like what's going on with it. And I'm going to pat myself on the back a little bit. I'm pretty proud as to how it goes.
Excellent, Jim. Totally.
So my other question is, the way you hunt, do you go to cons, flea markets, or everything online? What do you prefer? And have you been to a con? What con would you like to go to, and stuff like that?
I live in the armpit of Maine. In the armpit of the United States, which is Maine, the top right corner of the nation. There's nothing around us. The closest state is New Hampshire. There's nothing in New Hampshire. If you want to have any kind of
there is in New Hampshire.
USA.
That's where my address is. My USA address. That's it. Nice, that's my cheap address.
Tax free. So there's really not many cons in Maine. There's one in Bangor, which is probably which was probably the closest one to me. There's like a Bangor Comic Con. I can't remember what they call it. There's some in Portland, Huzzah. That's more gaming stuff. So I've been to a few cons, but nothing huge. If there was one con I would go to, I'd go to the big one. I'd go to Comic Con San Diego, right? Isn't that California? I think it's San Diego.
Yeah.
That's the big one I would go to. That's the one I would most want to go to. But I just don't go to cons because if I want to go to a con, I've got to travel forever. I'm not a huge fan of traveling. I'm a big guy, and it's uncomfortable.
Do you know New Hampshire has Little Giants comic show?
Yes, and that's you told me about that.
Now, here's the funny thing is I end up going there, but while I'm there, I actually take a quick trip to Maine to visit a friend of mine who actually lives in Maine, which is named Scott Farr. So I did not know that you lived in Maine also. So
I live in Maine, but I'm more north central Maine.
really,
So I'm like 3 hours from the border.
so I've been to a couple of comic shops in Maine, Casablanca. I
Yep.
believe the name. They got 2 stores. The reason why I found those stores is because I saw Otto do a show and he was at those stores. So I ended
saw
up
that
going
one.
there
Yeah.
and went with Scott Farr to those stores. So I'm hoping that one of these days where I am going next year in April, Little Giant. So I will be taking a trip to Maine again. So I'm hoping maybe I'll let you know ahead of time. So maybe we can meet up over there for the first time and maybe hit a comic book store or just hang out, have lunch, or talk comics just to meet each other. That's
It would be nice
I did
to
not know
actually
you were up
meet
there,
people.
because
Well-
it's one of the things I've been trying to do more because, a lot of people, we all know, we don't live forever. And, I'm trying to meet as many people as I can traveling. So that's on my list now. So you're on my list.
That's
So,
awesome.
definitely
I'd love
do
to
that.
meet you, BLC. BLC is genuinely a good person, excellent member of the community. That's BLC, you remind me of the reason actually I got into the community and started doing you asked another reason why. Rest in peace, Chad RCG.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
I was at one of his shows, comic shows. He was so smart about comics. He had such great knowledge about comics and specs and what to look for and don't get suckered in this and do, he was Chad RCG, just a legend.
Oh yeah.
And I ended up winning a giveaway on one of his shows. And I'm like, I just got a free comic. This is awesome.
Yep.
Like, I should start doing this. I should start doing giveaways. And Chad RCGs and you too, BLC, I want to say, man, you too, with all those giveaways, it feels so good to win one of those. And it feels so good to give stuff away and have people, participate and things like that. So, and that's
talking about that, Jim. Hang on.
Man, segue. Just got this one because very affordable price, and it's a Thor with Beta Ray Bill. Huge fan. Putting this up in the background too. Big fan. Not a very valuable book, not a key, nothing up here describing that it's got anything kind of significance in Marvel history or whatnot. But damn, look at Beta Ray Bill. Yeah, pretty happy. All right, let's do a compilation vid. We'll take a look at everything I got today. Be right back. All right, that's it, guys. First unboxing in the bank. And I got to say, it wouldn't be nearly as cool if it wasn't for the kindness and generosity of Big Lion Cat and First Edition Comics. Click on their link in my description. Check them out. They're always active in the auctions, selling some incredible books. Pretty sure that First Edition guy has got some kind of time machine or something. Some of the books he's putting up. His new nickname is the Arsonist because he's going from auction to auction, lighting all kinds of fires. Big Lion Cat hosts auctions, so make sure you check out his channel, hit the bell, check him out. Great content from both of those guys. And thank you for showing up and watching my video. Brand new channel here. My first few videos. I hope you really enjoy them. And there's going to be more to come. And I almost got through this without messing it up, but I'm not even going to edit it. We're going to keep it as is. All right. thank you so much for being here. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care, continue being awesome. Love you guys. See ya.
Watching this is like now I'm determined to meet Beta Ray now. I have to meet Beta Ray now. There's no way I have to.
See how much love we love you, Big Lion Cat. You know it.
I'll let you know already. I will be going to New Hampshire next year, and it's in April, so you better be available that day.
That's awesome, BLC.
So it's definitely I have to. So
That's
I
awesome,
thank
man.
you, Beta Ray. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for the kind
I thank
words.
you, BLC, for making this community awesome.
I'm about to cry. You know, that's how bad.
I knew it. Good.
You're an
Good.
inspiration, brother.
That's what I was striving for.
You're an inspiration, BLC.
I'm watching it because Robert got me good. I gotta admit.
Well, I mean,
we love you, buddy. Seriously.
Yeah, for real, dude. I mean, you've done so much stuff. BLC, it's wild, man. I mean, it really is.
I
Like,
got people giving me stuff to give away. I got a Brooklyn Born. I got Chef. I mean, they like, yo, here's some stuff. Give away. And I just appreciate them to give me stuff to have this opportunity just to give people stuff away. Because like I said, if you guys haven't seen my auctions and my giveaways, I don't charge much. I take losses like crazy because I know it's tough out there. It's expensive, and people live in places where they can't afford stuff, and nothing close by them, and it's tough for them. But to bring happiness, to shine a little light, and to have people just happy to get anything. It doesn't have to be an expensive item. It can be just $1 book, $2. It doesn't matter. But getting something and say, hey, I got something for free, or I got something, and they're happy with it. That's all that really matters.
Okay, we got somebody that just showed up in there.
that's awesome, man.
I'm gonna do this right, guys.
What's going on, guys? How are you doing?
Good to see you, lady.
Hey, lady.
What's up, lady?
What up, guys?
Hey, lady. Awesome.
I just got back from Nashville Comics Arts Festival.
Nice.
And it was at the Vanderbilt Library. This Greg Petrie
Oh my goodness.
of the Santos sisters was there. He signed every single one of my Santos
That's awesome, lady. That's so cool.
Free. I got to talk with him. He was so nice. Look, I have a Santos sisters card. Fan club.
Love it.
I just had the greatest time, and it was all free. And I just learned that the Vanderbilt, the place that I work, has an AF-15, an X-Men 1, an FF-52. Like,
wow.
Sorry,
What?
that was a lot.
That's okay.
Sorry. Hi, G-Man. Hi, Beta Ray Bill.
Okay.
Hi,
It's
Martin.
okay, honey.
Hi,
You're
Dee.
excited. I think that's great.
Hey,
Yeah,
Bill.
it's all pumped up.
I love it. Those are awesome.
Thanks. Yeah.
Show those again one more time.
Okay,
Show
so
us those
they're
things
not
again.
in order, but here's
Let's
one.
get a starting line down. Get a starting line down.
Yeah.
Here's this one he signed.
Those are
And then
cool.
Here's their Halloween special.
Ben Halloween special.
I love it.
signature placement.
Bingo, bin, bin.
On the tombstone.
Oh, nice.
Great.
Perfect sig
Super
spot there.
cute. Yeah.
That's really cool on the tombstone.
Issue
Nice.
6.
Wow.
That's awesome, lady.
Issue
Right.
7, which I have 2 issues of because I got to show you a little something special about issue 7. There's a little curveball in here, man. They'll just let anybody support this shit. I'm telling you what.
Oh man, is your name in this book?
Just let me fumble through the pages
Okay,
awkwardly.
you don't have to rip anything. You're good.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Wow.
I love that little plug. That's
I
great.
saw you posted that on iShield a while back.
I get it. I love it. I
Yeah,
love
so I
Congrats.
paid them $30. They put that in there, and so I ended up. He signed 2 copies of this for me since I supported this one.
Awesome.
Nice.
Anyways,
Bueller's in the house. Hey, Bueller. How
what
you
up,
doing,
Bueller?
buddy?
Hey,
Bueller.
thanks, Bueller, for bringing to light. We've got somebody in our community. Comics will break your heart.
Yep.
Jen,
Links are on the top.
she's an amazing person, and I support giving to the Cancer Society. Here is a chance where there's somebody that we know with a name and with a face. She really needs our help,
Yeah.
and we love her. And it's not to say that because donating for cancer for any cause is good.
Yes.
But this is a personal touch. This is a personal thing, and so we got to help her. She's a good nugget. We got to hold on to that one.
Guys, I'm kind of ignorant about this. I'm just learning about this on the video. So Jen just got diagnosed with cancer. What's going on?
No, she's been fighting this for over a year plus now.
About a year.
Yeah, she's been fighting it for a while now.
34, 35. Got a
Cancer.
serious form of cancer. And
she has a YouTube channel too.
She's not insured. The healthcare system is shit. And
Story
she's somebody that we care about that really needs her community to lift her up, like it takes a village.
Big time.
Can Ahmad post her link, her YouTube link in the chat?
Yeah,
Let me see.
Christina's here. She'll pop
Christina's
it
been
in real
posting
super
it.
quick.
And I've got the link. I have the link.
Well, keep Jennifer reading.
Of the
If you
chat.
type in "keep Jennifer reading!" !
Yeah.
That goes straight to the GoFundMe.
Yeah.
And
Robert has it in the comments, and so do I, because I'm live streaming on my.
It's also the top of the comments down on the bottom. They can go there.
Yes, the pinned comment in giant bold letters at the top, Jim.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed that. Sorry, I missed that. Thank you, Lady Fantastic. I see your link.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm going to share that tonight.
Yeah. And Bueller is doing a really good thing because he did a thing where he said, make a video that says oh shit. I listened up.
Okay.
It's so important. It's groundbreaking. That G-Man, why don't you tell him?
You can make a video if you're a YouTube supporter. Make a short video about Jen and supporting her cancer fund, and then send that video to Bueller. When you post it up, he'll get it, and he'll collage them together with all other creators that have produced videos for Jen. A big shout out to her to gain support for her, so people can donate money as they wish to her. So yeah, it's a big.
Yeah, and people have given to her, but like over the course of a year, with things like chemotherapy and basic treatment, she's raised $25,000. It's not that much, especially if you're not covered. And so we just need to come together for her.
Yeah,
indeed.
Big time.
Also, comics.
Yeah, and you'll see the drop. You'll see the video drop. I'll drop it at the end of the show.
You can, even if it. I mean, I understand a lot of people broke, but $1. Everybody put it $1. It'll go away. It helps. So everything, anything.
And everybody check out Beta Ray Jim.
Definitely.
He's all right, man. He's all right.
Jim is awesome.
all right.
I've known Jim for quite a while.
He's got the coolest displays.
We're still on the question thing.
It's actually a green screen, guys. That's the big announcement I wanted to make. It's actually just a green screen. Don't rob me.
Before we get to comment calls, on my panelists Sunday closed. Wait on the comment calls until the very end. I want to do Jim right here first. So I got a couple more things to do with Jim. So if you guys got more questions, ask them now before I drop this other one for him.
I got one more.
Yeah, go on, BLC.
Barry, what is there a goal of
a
run that you want to complete, or is there a book out there that you want to get your hands on?
I mean, not really. I think about that every once in a while. I collect omnis. I'm not really looking to collect, I mean, I'd love to have a 337 10 Gem Mint 10.
There you go.
I don't think that's ever
there
going
you
to
go.
happen. I'd like to have one signed by Walt Simonson in a
A
9.8.
330. Oh, damn.
First
crazy.
Beta Ray Bill, you know,
Yeah.
and a Jim and 10. But I've got my 9.8 first appearance, second appearance. God, I'm so bad at this. First appearance, second appearance, third appearance of Beta Ray Bill.
Yeah.
I've got all my special editions of his #1 that came out in 2021, I think it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as comics go, there's really not much. I more collect omnibuses.
And,
I really like the omnis.
In Maine, Scott Farr, he's actually a Thor fan also. I don't know if you knew, but he collects Thor. Volume.
Big shout out to Scott Farr. I missed you, buddy. Like, if you ever come and watch us, please. It's been a minute. Hope to see you.
Yeah, you guys need to get Brother JD on here. He's shy.
Beta Ray, how do you feel about downsizing properly and putting it all on digital rather than omnibuses?
I really like, so I've got a special like pillow called a Flippy that I use to help me read Omnis because
that just sounds dodgy. Heavy. That does. Sorry.
It's got a hole.
You're talking about right?
It's just this little like rectangular or triangular pillow that sits on your lap and it holds your book.
Yeah.
It makes reading a lot more comfortable. That's probably the one downside I have of these omnibuses is the weight and heft. And, reading them in bed, you're gonna decapitate yourself if you drop that thing. But I'm not a fan of digital. I think it was Stan.
Me either.
I think it was Stan Lee that said something years and years ago when digital first came out. He said, "There's nothing like the experience of flipping through the book and flipping through those pages,
and sniffing it."
And the smell, I was going to say, you don't get that with the Omnis. You don't get that comic smell with the Omnis. He's got a ventilator going.
You see, when COVID hit, and I got COVID at that Christmas, I couldn't do a lot. I was not very well, so I spent. And when I mean I spent 3 solid days, so that was probably 18 hours each day, trying to find 3 copies because I wanted to read The Walking Dead. Yep. And I wanted the compendiums. They are so hard to find in digital format, and they're like, I think they're 4 or 5 gigabyte each compendium.
I believe it.
And I read all that in the space of a week, I think it was.
You must have been into it.
I was into it, and I've never been into it. I'm not normally into the zombie thing or whatever, but it's not zombies. Because if anyone asks, Walking Dead isn't zombies; it's The Walking Dead. It's never been called. Yeah, but it's never been. They've never said the zombies.
You have to realize he's non-American, so he's thinking differently than we are. It's just like the difference between a crumpet, a biscuit, and a scone. A scone. We had this argument before. It's great.
It's not an argument. It's just a scone. A scone is a baked. A scone is
a biscuit.
Flour. No, a biscuit is. Like a cookie. A cookie is a type. A cookie is a type of biscuit. But that's its name, a cookie. A biscuit is always a solid, crunchy thing that you put in your mouth, like
so carrots are a biscuit.
You'd never call like a scone a biscuit because it's not hard.
Is that a crime?
Well, unless someone's really poor at cooking and it's that hard, and then you might need to soak it in a stew or something. But no, that's the only thing that. No, but if you ask it, it's the one thing they've always said about The Walking Dead. It's always been stated. It's never said it's zombies.
Yes,
and it's and that's what I've heard from all the American people that
good read though.
So
Robert Kirkman's.
But I read all that in digital format, and I love that, and I'll read digital. And it is nice having a comic in your hands, but then you get your greasy mitts on it, and then you damage the comic. That's probably just me, but
well, the most important thing is you read it and you enjoyed it.
It was excellent. I love it. I'd love to have the first issue now. But
how many times a month do you shave your head? I usually shave my head about once a week.
That's cool.
And he wants the NWO.
Yeah.
New world order.
That's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's
Thanks,
awesome, Caroline.
thanks, Greg Petrie. I really appreciate you. It was very nice meeting you. You were super nice to me. And I'm sorry I was kind of shy and awkward. But that's okay.
That's really cool.
Because you were too.
That's awesome.
Elf. Gru?
I like
Oh,
that.
man. The whole
Yeah,
gang.
it's so cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
All right.
Very neat.
I am Thor, son of Odin.
Yes, you are.
Okay. Okay. Look at that. She loves it. Christina loves it as well.
Thanks,
Awesome.
Christina.
Thank you so much, Christina. That's what I was trying to get at. I have to keep going way up to get it. I was waiting for you to do it again. Thank you. I'm going to pin that one. All right. So, drum roll, guys. Here we go. This is for Jim. You ready, Jim?
Hit it.
I'm blowing you up on the screen. Wham. You ready, buddy?
Hit it. Let's go. I'm ready.
Here we go. Dog or cat?
That's
Cat, 100%.
Atta boy.
That's right.
Do you like a beer or a good whiskey?
Ooh, I'm going with beer on that one. Yep.
Okay.
Like me, my Michelob.
Snake or spider?
Ooh, snakes.
Awesome. You win that one.
I don't like
Car or airplane?
Oh, car, definitely. I'd much rather drive than fly. In video games, at least.
Favorite sandwich?
Oh, you got to have a good steak and cheese, right? Steak and cheese, 100%.
Okay, it's gonna get a little weird. A kiss or a foot rub?
Yeah, well, whatever you do in private between two of you is up to you.
Who am I? Pass?
A kiss or a foot rub?
I'd like a nice tender kiss, please.
Okay, there you go.
Yay.
All right, you ready? I wrote this down already.
Oh, God.
What number am I thinking of?
This is for me?
Mm-hmm.
You told me not to say.
Really? I did? What number am I thinking of?
12.
17.
Oh,
Yep.
are
The
you
amount of
serious?
money you owe me.
Damn.
Wow.
You're the second person that's actually guessed it.
Well, it is between the choice of 1 and 25, so it's not really.
I changed it
He's
up.
bound to.
He changes
changed
it
it
up.
up.
What is
Who
going
was the
on?
other person to get
Hold
it?
on, hold on. I'm not done with the
Hey,
questions. I'm going to get back to that. Ready? Pop culture or sex?
Sex, please.
Okay, number
What's better
9.
than sex?
Walking in the woods or a good movie?
Sex.
Oh,
Oh, wait. I'm going to go with a good movie. Because, you know, you walk in the woods and you get cobwebs and I've got wooded area around that I walk around in. And I'm always coming back itchy and with like, oh, I got a spider web on me. So, yeah, I'll take a good movie.
That's great.
Excellent. Okay, it's going to get a little tricky. Number 10. Comic books or a good video game?
Ooh.
That was going to be
You're
rough.
right.
I can
Oh,
see
no.
that's
Man,
tough.
right now I'm in video game mode. But last month
Right?
it was comic books. Like I change. Right now it's video games. I'm really into video games right now.
What are you playing?
Space Marine 2 is the big one that just came out. I also picked up, I don't recommend it, Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. I love my driving games. It's cool, it's different, but if you're going to get a cool driving game, I highly recommend Forza Horizon 5 if it's available on your
I'm
platform.
going to tell you, the driving game that I liked, that I was always fond of, were the Burnout series.
Oh man, so
Those
good.
were fun.
I loved
Those were
the
fun.
Burnouts. They were
Yep.
good.
So, since he guessed 12, only the second person that's
How did I do
guessed-
that? Weird.
I don't know how you did that, but this is going to go out worldwide.
He's psychic.
So whoever, all right. I need to think of something else. So my giveaway today, and I
Is
don't know how I'm going to
sex.
do this.
Wait.
How am I going to do this? So you got something coming your way. You want to know what it is? You ready? You ready, Jim?
I'm ready.
So this is coming your way. You're going to love this.
Another giveaway.
That's a giveaway for Jim.
Yeah.
So this is what you're getting. This is awesome.
A coupon for sex.
I'll take it.
This
Been a
is
little bit.
like, what? What is this? Hold on. Okay, here we go. Here it comes. So what does G-Man like in movies? We were just talking about it earlier. Aliens,
Buffy.
right?
Buffy.
The xenomorph. The xenomorph
Buffy.
and aliens.
There goes
So
Buffy.
here
Buffy.
you go. When you have your first kid,
Buffy.
Oh,
aliens.
Oh man.
This
That
is
is so
awesome, you
cute.
guys. I bought 4 of these, and I got
I
one for my
love it.
grandkids.
That is
Oh my
fantastic.
gosh.
And it's got a little
Check this
kitty
out.
cat.
Check this out.
Oh,
Great.
xenomorphs and
Don't
cats
eat the
can be
cat.
friends.
Oh, it's not
Hey.
just a little kitty cat, it's Jonesy.
Something you might need in space.
Dude, its tail looks like a dildo.
An alien. It goes through.
Sorry.
Butterflies in the
That's the whole thing, like,
sky.
B
Ruin things.
I could
for
like
button.
once high.
Don't press it, okay?
Take a
You let
look.
an alien
It's
in,
in a book.
and it's got C.
Reading
the
rainbows.
B is for Buffy, yeah.
No, it's not. D is for Dallas. Hold on. I'm going to read you a storybook. But no, this is awesome, you guys. It really is. And it's very
That's really
Very-
cool.
children-oriented.
That's nice.
You gotta put some-
Everything.
Oh, they got different ones. Okay.
Just go to M. M. Go to M.
Go to M.
What's in them?
Yeah.
M is for masticate.
No, M is for no.
All
Look, read what it
Because they
says.
drool.
Look.
Mother. Nice.
No, M is for Buffy. Yeah, not Morbius.
This is for
And it's for Buffy.
Is J for
Let's see.
Jonesy? All right, you gotta
Okay,
check J
hold
for
on.
me.
Hold
J's
on.
gotta be
Hold
Jonesy.
on.
Probably.
You got Z.
Xenomorph. Wait, no.
Z.
Rest tight,
There he
Ripley.
is.
There you
My
go.
little buddy.
Oh.
Cute. Yeah, it's cute. It's cute. When I seen
Yeah.
this, the Queen had sent me something a while back, and oh my god, I said, "Yep, that's going."
I think it's Captain Marvel 25, the Kelly Thompson run, and I have a variant, and it's an alien variant with Sigourney Weaver. Was a drawing of her with a cat.
so. Jim, that can go in your
Love it.
collection.
Awesome.
Nice.
Okay,
Don't get upset if I end up giving that away because I might
that's
have
okay.
to
You can
pass
give
that
it away.
on.
It's your book.
That is kind of cool though. You'll see it in my background at least once.
136.
At least.
Actually, you should probably get it and list it and auction it, and the money goes to removal. And I think that'd be a good one.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I might do an omnibus that way actually.
Hey,
Sell an omnibus and send the proceeds to Jen's link.
there you
Jen's
go.
GoFundMe.
Perfect.
Perfect. That is perfect. Okay, so we got that. So now, any guys got any more questions for Jim? Jim, do you have any questions for any of us?
I would like
Not
to
a
say
single
thank you.
question?
It's not really a question, but can I? All right, how about this? Can I say thank you?
Absolutely.
Thank you. I really appreciate you having me on. It's so good to see a bunch of people still coming up in chat here. Air Spider, we
Yes.
can say hello to you. There's JSS Brooklyn. Good to see you, brother. Good to see everybody in chat hanging out. Thank you for coming here, hanging out with Comic Book G-Man. Really appreciate him hosting. I'm usually hosting on my channel, so it's really nice to have get an invite to another one and hang out and stuff. So appreciate everybody here and
Loving it.
hope everybody's having a good Saturday. You know,
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Hope everybody is. Yes, for sure. Love it. So no questions for us.
I've got another question for you.
We
Yeah,
go
go
ahead,
for it.
If you come across that, but in the silver variant, I know someone who wants it.
So is that
Was
a
that a-
question?
Was that a question?
If you say it is a question, if he finds that comic, that Virgin variant, but it doesn't want to be that color, it wants to be like a silvery kind of color.
That's
I know someone who wants it.
All right, I got a question.
Cover.
It's a statement.
What is the name of the book?
That's
What?
I can tell you right now.
Deceased issue 1. I think someone I know is
It's
looking
a great
for it.
full cover because I collect that.
Big Lion Cat is a big collector of it.
If you need a copy, I'll get you a copy.
Nice.
Have you
go.
actually found it
Problem
now?
solved.
Oh, me? Yeah, I got one graded. Yeah.
Because
Ryan, thank you so much
that's my
for-
thing that I always remember. I spent ages trying to find it, and we didn't know whether it actually properly existed in the silver, did we?
No, the silver one you can't get. The gold one you can get.
Yeah, it's the silver one that
Oh,
that
no,
we
if you
thought.
look- if you
It's
look
hard to
at
find
Right.
this issue.
I know it is. What?
It took me
Really
a
hard.
long time to get this issue,
if you
and
look
it's
at
because
the
the
silver
cover's so
one,
badass.
Beautiful.
that's the only one that eluded me.
Yeah,
and that's why I had to order mine off
I
of
still remember BLC.
Yeah, the gold one I got the gold one. Silver. No.
Yeah, it's the silver one. That
Silver I
was
cannot find. I think it's
Yeah.
a gold, but I cannot find it.
All right, I got a question for everybody on the panel.
Mm.
Do any of you own any Omnis? Or
Uh,
even not just an
Omni?
Omni,
I got a lot of
oversized
trade.
hardcover collected edition. Anybody have anything like that?
Yeah.
What about ton of trade paperbacks? Like the
I have
Protect-
about
I'll allow it. That's fine.
you'll allow.
I have
it?
about
Yes. Crap.
I have about 220-ish trades.
No Omnis,
And
no
I'm-
hardcovers?
I have a couple of the Marvel Masterpieces,
Ooh, yeah.
and I
now
have
we're talking.
a couple of Omnis as well. I've got the first Walking Dead Omni, and I have
David
a really
Reese.
cool.
I owned an Age of Apocalypse Omni, but then I sold it because it's just like I can't do Omnis. They're too
Thanks for
heavy.
being
They
here.
hurt.
They do.
But then
Yeah,
The
I've got
Walking
a-
Dead was called
Yes,
a
yes.
compendium, not an omni. What they
You're
were
right.
saying.
It was a compendium. You're right. It was a compendium. You're correct.
if you want to be picky.
I have a few hardcovers, but this is the
Omnis
biggest
hurt.
one in my collection. Here you go, Jim.
There we go.
Oh,
now we're talking about a big
yeah.
book.
This
There
is
you
full
go.
page.
Yeah,
Full
that's
page.
huge.
Oh, I love
Massive.
it.
Nice.
All right,
Now
who
that's a
made that?
cover.
That's a what
Yeah,
do
I
they call
love
that?
I love it. I love it when you pull that out.
That's Kirby.
Oh.
Everyone feels it. Everyone just feels inferior. Look at the size of it. You know.
This is an AOK active act of kindness from Great Legend, and Legend's right there in the chat.
Hey, he's all right, huh?
Wow.
Great legend.
yeah,
Nice.
it is. I love it.
Big okay, big book.
So there's my big book.
That's awesome. I love
Hey, what's
it.
up, Brian?
That
What's
is
up,
a big
JSS? Hey, great legend.
Guys, thanks
You're
for
doing
being here.
well, buddy.
That is a
BLC,
big-
no omnibuses for you, my friend.
No, I don't have any.
You're dead to me.
I'm sorry.
I
know,
tried.
it's
I
massive
dabbled,
area, I'm so sorry.
I just couldn't handle it.
It's a,
They were
it's a
too much.
niche.
I mean,
It really is a niche. I sat in so many auctions when I first got into the auction scene looking for
You and Jim
omnibuses, and nobody sold any. And I'm like,
It's very niche.
what's going on?
But there is a dedicated following. Trust
Oh, they
me.
love them. They love
Yeah.
them.
There are people like you.
I'm not alone.
So expensive when I've seen them though in Forbidden Planet in the UK. When you see them, I'm like, that's a lot of money. I could get
They are
I could get another Grail for that.
Like Unruly Simeon has quite a
Looks
few
so
Omnis. Unruly loves Omnis.
I love
Yeah.
my
I have a
library.
few more that I forgot I had actually.
I've been curious about one thing. So you got a lot of Omnis, Jim, something I didn't even think about. How big is your regular? Do you have a regular comic book collection?
I
No.
do. It's very small. I would say
Yeah?
it's less than a long box at this point.
Wow,
Wow.
really?
Wow.
Wow.
Yep. I used to have a ton of like Silver Age and stuff. All of it went out to on auction comics and auctioning comics and stuff like that. A lot of the stuff, if I have it in omnibus format, don't need it in trade
So how
in
many
regular.
omnibuses do you own?
Oh Jesus, I have no idea. I can't
Collection.
count that high.
I thought you would
I
know
get
it like
confused
right
after
away.
like 8 or 9, and I'm just like, I got a lot. I don't know.
Gotcha.
There's a lot.
Isn't it weird, Air Spider, though? There are certain, like my LCS, for example, sucks for like NCBD, but has amazing back issues. Like,
Omni Room. Ooh. That Omni Room has got me excited. I'm very excited.
I'm gonna come.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna
Calm
come.
down. Not that excited.
I know someone in the UK who likes his omnibuses, and that was Samuel Taylor. He used to follow me quite a bit, and obviously I've met him before. And he's got a lot of omnibuses. He has. Whether it's over 100 or not, I don't know, but he's got a good amount.
That's awesome. Yeah, pretty proud of my collection, but my comic book collection has dwindled. A lot of it right now is Thor by Donny Cates. I've got every issue of Thor by Donny Cates, and I think that's coming in omnibus format. If it's not out already, haven't checked it. And once it does, I'll get rid of those Thor from Donny Cates, and my PC will be even smaller.
Right. Well, it's easier to manage, that's for sure.
Have I read what, Lady Fantastic?
Have you read Jason Aaron's God of Thunder?
I think I have it. I haven't read it, but let me see. I think
You should read it.
let me see if I have it. I
Got
think
me
it's this.
back into Thor, because I hadn't liked Thor since Simonson, and he made Thor relevant again in a big way to me. So that's where you get Gore, the God Hunter.
Yeah, but I'm picky. There's only one Thor for me, and that's in Stargate.
Oh,
Give me a second. I need to fix something here.
mine's Throg. Huddle Gulp. I loved that when he became a little frog.
Cool.
Is that so? That's the one with Jane Foster and Russell Doderman. What does it all got? What all arcs does it have? Collected Mighty,
Mighty
Unworthy.
Thor,
No,
13
this-
to 23, Unworthy Thor,
This,
Gates of
this
Valhalla, War of
those
the
are
Realms,
stories. They come after the God of Thunder. Now look at that. Now,
Volume
that's
2.
God of Thunder 1 through 25. That's
Nice.
it. That's what you need to read. It is amazing. Just eat it up.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
and
haven't even opened these yet. But I need to.
Esad Ribic does the interiors for God of Thunder, and so it's just beautiful and breathtaking.
I hate how I didn't get the matching covers. Damn it. I guarantee Volume 2 have the same. But yeah. Jason Aaron, Volume 1, Volume 2. Good stuff.
Very cool. Yeah, tell him, Air Spider. It's just so good. It was on the New York Times bestsellers list, God of Thunder. That's how good it was. I think it came out around 2012.
My first video on YouTube was actually a Thor title, not Thor Volume 1, but I believe it was Thor Volume 2. I showed some Thor books.
Okay.
This is one of my favorites. This is the artist proof
That's great.
of Walt Simonson's
Bangarang. First appearance in
Look at that
Bangarang.
black and white pages.
Look at that.
And
I
it's
just-
got let me show the top down.
Yep.
These are the official artist scans, and you can see where they put tape for notes and stuff.
Mhm.
Yep.
And maybe he erased some things there. Or no, I want to say he put whoever wields the hammer, they put that on there. But you can see his eraser marks and
Love it.
all the little
That's great.
these are the actual pages that he sent.
Imperfections, yeah.
Wow.
He sent to Marvel to get scanned and
That's awesome.
put in. And it's so big, and without the colors and everything, like a dog ear here, but without the colors and everything, you get to see so much more detail of those pencils that Simonson did. It's incredible, and it's so big. It's blown up. You really get to see the detail. And
That's one guy I would love to meet, Walt and Louise Simonson.
Right.
I've never met them yet. I would love that.
I'd even go back to school because I hear he teaches at.
Nuh-uh.
I want to say I'm not sure if he's still doing it, but Simonson used to teach at an art school.
That's cool.
And
You got it.
I couldn't imagine learning from him. Oh my goodness. He's incredible.
Yeah.
David Reese, I see you. What you made a little snide comment earlier. What's an Omni, you son of a yeah, big. I'm gonna get that one slabbed, Biggie. I'm gonna get this one slabbed. I think it's a 9.8. I'm hoping. Encapsulating this monster. Holy shit!
Get it signed first. Get it signed.
Get it signed first. Nice.
Also, you got to swap the covers around if you get it slabbed.
There we go.
This one is actually the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. I think so. This is a variant oddly enough. And I want to say it's like the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, and I got it really cheap, and I kind of think I should have got the regular version because it's got the 337 art on it, the full, you know, the one.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking. Still, I love it. Awesome book. Awesome book.
You're awesome, Jim.
Thanks,
Sorry.
brother. Yeah, I need a really big Mylar. Does anybody have a really big Mylar?
Yes, actually I do. I got magazine, extra Life magazine ones.
It's called a garbage bag.
Ridiculous.
Oh man.
Big fan of wrestling too. You know, I showed that wrestling belt at the beginning. We haven't talked anything about wrestling. Any wrestling fans here?
Yeah, I went to wrestling matches before.
That was Lady Fantastic. I know that fart anywhere.
What? I'm sorry. I'm gassy.
Not even Lady Fantastic. Did you even watch like back in the day with like Macho Man and Hulkster?
I was watching back in the day.
Hulkamania.
Like
I liked Hulk, Hulk Hogan.
I liked Andre the Giant back then,
but see, I was still so young. It's just kind of like cult of personality. So
my fondest memory of wrestling, just to be honest with you, Jim, is I used to do spend a lot of volunteer time at the Renaissance Festival. Me and my wife would go there, and we'd show snakes and stuff to people and educate them and like that. And there was a bar right near where we were working, and they'd give out beers, and I'd go over there and get beers all the time. Well, right there in the green, this ginormous gentleman standing there, and my mug was like huge in my hand. He had 2 mugs of beer in his hands. They looked like teacups in his hands, and it was Andre the Giant. Blew me away. Looked up at him like, holy crap. We sat there and talked. I bought him a couple beers. Yeah, it was awesome. He was awesome. Wow. Very humble man.
I heard he could put it away.
Oh,
yeah, he's greatest alcoholic.
Oh yeah. And I'm saying he was a big man. His hand would literally cover your face.
Yeah. I think he had some sort of like adrenal disorder. It's like a glandular kind of thing.
Pituitary gland.
Yeah.
Which caused him to grow out of control. They wanted to surgically Big Show. I don't know if you guys know Big Show, the wrestler. He had the same thing. He had his removed though at age 17. So he eventually stopped growing. But Andre never had his removed. So he kept growing and growing. And you could really see it, like especially in his face when he got older. Like his head was just so big and his hands were so big because he just kept growing. But he's not as tall as they say. They always build him in wrestling as 7'4". He wasn't 7'4". They say he was closer to 7 feet, which is still huge. But there's like pictures of him next to Wilt Chamberlain, and Wilt is just towering over Andre when they were on the set of Conan the Destroyer together.
Mm-hmm.
But I've always loved wrestling as a kid, and even growing into an adult. Learning that it's wait a minute, this is scripted, this is staged.
That's why I hate it, and that's why I just don't.
That's probably why you didn't like Wolverine and Deadpool, because it wasn't real.
Yeah, look, he'd be a good fighter.
He'd be amazing.
The acting is just as good.
It is amazing. I don't think Channing does his own stunts though. I think they work the ropes, and Channing Tatum would be like calling the stunt man. But it's like live action superheroes. It's a live action comic book. People are punching each other as hard as they can. They're flying all around the ring, flipping people over, taking huge damage, kicking out, fighting back, determination for the good guys. The bad guys are cheating, pulling out a weapon and things like that. It's like a live action comic book. And that's
Biggie doesn't like wrestling at all.
It's true.
Yeah, right.
That's true.
I still don't know why they call like the movie that X-Men movie or Deadpool movie. Why do they call it live action? It ain't live action because a lot of it's CGI. So why? I just don't know why. Don't know why they call it live action.
It's not animated.
Martin cannot take the lies. Okay, he can't.
Stop.
He will not stand for these untruths.
To live a lie.
My take on it is no. My take is that this is live action. This is us now. So if they're doing a film and it's live action, we're watching them. Let's say doing it at a theatre, for example. That's live action for me.
Stop it. Get some help.
I know who that. He's like
What?
eating popcorn.
What?
That meme.
Anything new in your collection, Jim?
Not much. I
Not
really
much?
paused the whole buying thing because I'm out of space. I've got no real estate. I got to sell. I got to
come
sell
on.
books before I can put more on the shelf. I'd say probably unless the Donnie, I got to look into that. If the Donnie Cates omnibus is out, the Thor Donnie Cates omnibus, if they've actually made that, that's probably #1 on my list.
Right.
Other than that, I'm thinking about picking up Hulk Volume 2. I've got the Incredible Hulk Volume 1, which has all the early Silver Age Hulks. And then Hulk Volume 2 I don't have yet, but I'd love to have those early Hulks. I'd like the old stuff.
Yeah, I
It's
quit
not
collecting
bad.
Hulk. I like the late 80s, early 90s Peter David Hulk.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that's good stuff.
Absolutely.
Here, this is directed towards you, Martin. I got to bring you up. Hold on.
He's
hold
like,
on.
I gotta go take a pee.
No. I'd have gone long ago.
Who dat?
I keep a 2-liter right
Hold
here.
on, Martin. I'm not done. One more. One more. There we go.
He's right. I'm on the go slow because I'm only just seeing what people are saying.
Yep.
Scotty Young is amazing.
Second delay.
Scotty Young, so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh, yeah. Martin's a big fan of Scotty.
I met Scotty Young a couple of times. Yeah, cool guy. And he has a favorite candy that he likes eating. I
There
don't
we go.
remember what it is, but if you
Upside
bring
down.
him, it put him in a good mood.
Turn it upside down. Right
Got
side
it
up.
upside
Australia?
down.
I was doing it for Carla, right? He's upside down. He's down under.
Okay. All right.
Now
all
turn
right.
it forward. Now bring it forward a little bit. Angle it. There you go. The light shining on it.
Now
All right,
do a
let's get
dance.
starting lineup.
Try the
There you go.
Macarena.
$1.
There you go. That's awesome. I like that.
Yeah, that's really cool.
The owner of one of the 2 LCSs in Bangor has a ton of Scotty Young tattoos. I'm not a tattoo
Wow.
guy. I'm not a big fan of tattoos, but they're cool. They look really cool. He's got like
That's nice.
the classic Venom with the lollipop, and he's got like the upside down Spider-Man, and he's just got a ton of them. They look awesome. David Reese is in it, $1.
Yeah.
Who dat? Stirring the pot.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah, imagine Who Dat stirring a pot. Hey, look, I bought a 9/8 Scotty Young slab from Who Dat. The Wasp #1 Unstoppable Wasp variant.
Nice.
It's beautiful and I love it. I'm just saying.
Right, Robert, have you got your parcel yet?
What?
Have you got your parcel yet?
I got one from Italy.
No, if it comes, it says Robert Martin Galvin Booth.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And it should be a transformer. You should have had it by now.
Okay, I haven't seen it yet. The mail people will actually communicate with me here, so because there's a lot of Galvins here, so they know who I am by name. That's why I say to you guys, whenever you send an address or whatever, put the G-Man on it. It's important because you know exactly where it's
The
going.
real G-Man.
The G-Man.
Well, it's got the right address on it
Okay, I'll get it.
because it should have been a Funko come to you, but because it's
Fun-
like they wanted silly money for it's an NFT one, but they wanted silly money for me to send it to the UK. So
NFT.
I'll give it. No.
Are you
It's a
playing?
redeemable NFT Funko. So I sent it to you. I thought you can have it,
Okay, thank you.
and I thought you should have had it by now, but we'll
I'll
see.
make sure the Queen gets it. Okay.
It's a
Wait a
long
minute.
distance, you know.
It's ringing a
Long
bell. Okay. This is a community shout out message. Another one. So other than the link there, I got to show you guys something I got from Italy. And this is frustrating me. Hold on. I'm looking for the star. Where is it?
Hopefully he's got a Ferrari badge.
No. Here we go. So this is sad. So, you know those ads you see once in a while that come up on Facebook or they'll come up on your Instagram page and they show this awesome like mask that looks really cool, and it goes down below your neck, and it's
Oh yeah.
supposed to form your mouth and stuff
Correct.
like that. Okay, this is $60, not well spent. I'm going to show you what came in the mail the other day.
You bought yourself a gimp mask.
Oh no.
I could have took the $60 off your hands, no problem.
Hold on. This is so lame. I was so upset when it came.
I'm live.
So I was thinking about Monty and Halloween time, right? Check out this lame. This is nothing what I paid for.
Oh
Look
wow,
at
that's
this.
not Al.
Look at this. But the mouth's not even open. Okay.
Oh. But you
And-
do resemble it though.
But yeah, look at this. I couldn't believe it. And it's really not good latex rubber. I was
Yeah.
really disappointed.
Looks pretty flimsy.
That came from Italy. I ordered that.
G
from
man,
Italy. Yeah,
put me on.
yeah.
I was so expecting that he's going to buy something like that.
Oh God, you're sad, man. Sad. No.
I thought that's what you meant with with big lips.
No. What?
I was looking for cowls like that. That's what I always put in, cowl, when I was looking for something like that, because it's got the neck that comes down all the way. Because I've got an awesome Jason costume, but I didn't have anything for under the mask. I never ended up getting it. They were too damned expensive. I never checked Italy, though. I mean, that doesn't look horrible. I bet that's a bitch to breathe through, though, with no mouth.
That reminds me of what's that Land of the Lost back in the day, the sleep flaps or whatever.
It doesn't. Nothing like what it was showing.
Oh, Land of the Lost? Yeah.
Yeah.
Latex is a lot thicker?
Yeah, Land of the Lost.
It's like the Sleazax.
Sleazax.
Sleep flaps, yeah.
Circle gets the square.
Yeah, there he is.
Oh my lord, G-Man.
Hey. I'd say wear that, Wear it all the time.
You look like Bob. Just breathe again. Breathe. When you breathe it,
I can't.
it pushes out.
Pulsates.
That one was really tight, but this doesn't form the mouth or nothing. You're not.
You're not breathing in. You're just sucking in the costume.
But
It's scaring me. Robert, it's scaring me. Can you take it off now, please? Take it off. No, take it off.
No, go
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Queenie, I got something for you. Uh-oh.
There we go.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
in honor of yesterday.
That's better.
Are we sharing Halloween costumes?
Yeah. No, I was trying to prep for Halloween. I always buy something for Halloween every year, and that one was a real disappointment.
I usually
Yeah,
buy
we'll get
something
a
for
cowl.
Friday the 13th, and I didn't do it yesterday.
To go into that. Does everybody have their Halloween costume ready? It's a little early. It's
Not yet.
I got
But I will
my
get something for Halloween.
Superman
always.
glasses on.
I'm not going begging.
Clark Kent. Superman. Clark Kent.
Do they celebrate Halloween in France, or?
We don't celebrate Halloween here.
No.
No?
It's got a little bit more, but I've always lived in the sticks and no one does anything. And I've always been like, if the kids want some sweets, I'll go get them some sweets. They're not going to go begging.
Right.
And it's different culture. Just it, like I said, it's become a bit more of a thing. But
And when you
knocking
say
on someone's
sweets,
door,
you mean like croissant and jam, or what?
no, sweets are
Not
like
trick or treat, hit some biscuits. There you go.
yeah.
See, and as an American, when I think
If
biscuits, I think
it's in
light,
France, it'd be
fluffy,
bonbons.
You know, biscuits, light and fluffy. But biscuits over in Europe are cookies. They're hard and crumbly, but
Yeah, hard and crumbly. That's what biscuit is.
That's not on
It's
That's not on-
Sandy, there she is.
when BLC comes over, we'll go or he'll come here and I'll cook him some proper scones and some biscuits and some different bits.
That'll be not next year because next year I actually got issues, but the year after that.
It'll be eventually when you come. Eventually,
There
Eventually
she
when I get-
goes.
I gotta plan it out. I gotta
You
find
knew it
out
was
when it's
coming.
not over there because I'm, Gotta go. Gotta do a con if I'm going over. I gotta go.
No, it wasn't.
I just heard 2021 just win.
Okay, we're caught up now. Just to make sure. Oh,
G-Man, I think I'm gonna have to head out soon. I
do
haven't
you got
eaten
some book?
lunch.
You have more books you want to show or anything, or was that your load?
That was my load.
I blew her load already.
You blew your load.
Already done.
Lady, what you got coming up, sweetheart? Please tell everybody.
I'm still organizing my comic books. So
Okay.
in terms of
How's your
content,
place coming along?
it's coming along well. I'll send you a
Good.
video of my
Cool.
my drawers in terms of my organization.
Whoa.
Whoa. He's got that far, has it?
Yeah.
You can't do that with this crowd, lady. You know
My
better.
file cabinet.
There you go. That's so much better. Yeah.
My filing cabinets.
Very nice.
My books.
Be nice, you guys. You know they're. You're like my sister, so hey.
Oh God, that's even getting worse, isn't it?
No,
it's like,
knock it off.
is it like a Southern state kind of a sister?
like
You know,
Yeah, seriously. Viewing Banjo start over. Here we go.
ding, 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 ding.
Anything else, sweetheart?
Nah, but I'll be around. I'm doing
Good.
Rings of Power stuff with AR, Aggressively
That's
Relaxing.
excellent show
Nice.
so far.
Yeah, he's really cool. So check him out too. He's really smart when it comes to Star Trek, Star Wars, anything.
Woohoo, Star Trek.
Wings.
All right. Okay, I'm getting out of here. But thanks, guys.
Love you, lady. Thank you for coming,
lady.
sweetheart.
Take care,
Take
lady.
care.
Take it easy, lady.
See you.
Be safe,
See you later,
guys.
lady.
Bye.
Always a pleasure, lady. Fantastic.
Awesome. She was awesome. How pigs thinking stupid stuff like that?
Can't believe she wants to show you her drawers, bro. What the-
You're on about her showing you drawers.
Hey,
That's,
listen,
see,
what came to
English,
mind when that
English
popped
and
out,
American, we
everybody
think
goes the
different. Dusty, buddy, my brother,
Dusty!
another buddy
Woohoo.
who's recovering as well. He's been doing chemo. So,
Oh,
buddy, I hope you're good. Really.
hang in there, bud.
Cancer.
Yeah, he's dealing with some cut. He says, make sure you go check your buttholes, guys. Go to the doctor and get that colonoscopy.
At our age, yep.
Yep. Just pictures piles on.
I did one of those already.
Okay, Air Spider. All right. So let's get to some comment calls. Usually do this at the end, Jim. So we're kind of rolling down here. We're going on 2 hours. So I hope we're not taking up too much of your time.
He said he's got 4 hours, so he's stuck with us.
Good.
Hey, how long does it take to read a novel? How long is that?
Exactly.
Take? There you go.
Exactly, Al. Love you, buddy. Awesome. Okay. So do you want to show anything? You don't have anything new that you want to show, Jim? This might take a little bit.
No. I mean, I've got
That's
a bunch
not
of
another
new
inch.
books and stuff. If anybody's interested in comics and stuff, I've got a ton of awesome books I'll be showing on my channel tonight. Auction Comics, 8 p.m. Eastern. I do a ton of giveaways and things like that. So if you want to see the comics that I'm having up for sale, I do a lot of exclusive covers of modern books, virgins and trades. They're absolutely gorgeous covers. I spent a lot of time yesterday organizing. Oh, I love organizing my stuff. Organizing, like when it comes to my PC is pretty small, but the books I have for sale, that's quite ample. And like my Magic the Gathering collection, I always like going through the cards, just organizing and sorting, and spent a bunch of time organizing and sorting my books last
Jim,
night. So
do you have any of the Alpha collection?
Alpha?
Yeah.
No. I wish.
Do you have any unlimited or beta?
I have probably the most valuable cards I own. I have some revised dual lands.
Okay.
I've got a mana crypt in really high grade. But yeah, a lot of my cards. I used to have the Power 9. I had a almost gem mint time walk from Unlimited. I had a Lotus at one time, but I ended up selling all of it. And when I was a teenager, and I ended up selling it to buy an incredibly loud car stereo because
All
I
right.
wanted to
Good
get
on you.
laid
Good
more
on
than
you.
I wanted to play.
Well, did you have a 12-inch sub as well?
I had 4 12-inch subs, my friend.
Brilliant. Yeah.
I sold
It's
the
worth
Power
the- it's
9.
worth
I had a
selling
lot
it
of
for
money to
them,
The
play
yeah.
whole
with. I had a
car
lot of money.
vibrated.
Alpine head unit, digital sound processor, subs,
Oh, yeah.
meters. It
Right.
was competition. I had it tested one time. It was, I can't remember the exact number, but it was louder than a jet engine.
Wow.
Don't you just love it when it sets the car alarms off as well? It's brilliant.
Yep, out driving by. Yeah,
Yeah.
At night, you're driving down the road, and you think you're getting pulled over. You see flashing lights. No, you just set a car alarm off.
I think the wife misses it because we've just taken my old Ford Focus that the wife used to drive to work. It had the amp and sub still in it, and you used to hear her coming home, and that'd be only like 2 years ago now. You'd hear it.
I'm curious. I'm curious about something, Martin. You
Yes.
bought an American car?
Oh, good point.
You bought an American car?
No, Ford Focus, and I think the Ford Focus, that shape was world renowned, wasn't it?
But it's an American car.
Ford is American.
Ford
Well,
Focus
obviously,
is an American car.
Ford is American, yes.
You didn't buy a
Yes, we
Renault?
have Ford here.
Isn't Renault?
Yeah, we
French?
have Ford.
You should have bought one of those.
No, that's France.
I
I
thought
spend a
you-
lot of time in France. What?
Where do you live right now? What country are you in?
UK.
All right,
The
that's what
accent.
the accent, right? But
I
I'm
could say
sorry.
the
I thought
accent's
you
a
said you
giveaway.
were living in France. I'm sorry.
No, we spend a lot of time in France.
That's awesome.
That's where my heart is. But no, literally, I'm in the UK, so I live right next to where the Dam Busters came from.
Can you watch your mouth? This is a family show. All right, listen. I know you're from UK. We're trying to have this be a family friendly.
I said Dam. I didn't say but.
Oh,
After all the stuff he just showed, really?
Where's the censorship?
And Lady Fantastic, turn it over,
Yeah,
George.
we need
You know,
to-
come on.
Yeah.
There you go.
Somebody mentioned Godzilla.
Yeah.
Oh, Dusty's
Guys,
a huge Godzilla.
Dusty's a big Godzilla fan.
I
Massive.
watched Godzilla -1 a couple weeks ago.
Excellent. It's great.
So good. Might be
Yes.
the best Godzilla movie I've ever seen. Might be. I loved it. I loved the retelling of the origin of Godzilla. I loved the World War II aspect of it.
Yep.
I loved how they had the original Godzilla soundtrack.
Yes, yes.
Just
What the
oh,
one?
man.
I'm going deeper underground. That one.
Hey, Turner Monkey, thank you for being here.
So good. So if you haven't seen it yet, Godzilla -1. I don't know if it's available in English. The one I watched was Japanese with English subtitles, of course.
Yep. I watched that one too.
So good.
Good. It's very good. It actually makes you feel for everybody in the movie. It actually gives you something.
It is a green screen. This isn't real. It's not real. It's just a green screen. Watch, I'll touch it and you can see it move.
Yeah, this ain't real either. Look.
All right, guys, you got some books you want to show? Because I got a couple things to show. It's going to take a minute. So who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Okay, go ahead.
Please, someone show something, or else we've got another intro that lasts 10 minutes.
What?
Story checks out, Dusty. Yeah, good stuff. 8 p.m. Auction Comics tonight. I haven't built it. I'm going to build it shortly, the actual show. But 8 p.m. my channel
That's
tonight.
nice.
Auction Comics, come check it out. We have fun. We do tournaments too. Right now we're doing a wrestling tournament. We've done Marvel villains, we've done Marvel heroes, we've done DC heroes, DC villains. We've done all these different tournaments, and everybody that every show that I do, there's one. I haven't updated this yet, but the last one we did was to the bottom right corner. We had Andre the Giant versus Triple H. Everybody goes in and votes, and whoever gets the most votes advances. Andre the Giant took it, so he moves on. So tonight we're going to do Ultimate Warrior versus Ric Flair. Stop in, vote for your favorite. Who do you like more? Ultimate Warrior, Ric Flair. And I think I've got, this is one of the older ones, but this is what my graphics generally look like. I've got to update one for Saturday, but that's my show, guys. Come check it out. I'd love to have you there. Auction Comics, and don't be compelled to buy anything. Just come hang out and be part of the community, because it's a good place to hang out, much like this one.
It is. It is. And I'm going to make you plug yourself again, too, at the end. So
Excellent. I can't wait.
Yeah. Sorry, Jim.
Commission rates apply.
At the end, so it just takes a minute to just show our hauls, because everybody wants to see comics as well. So
PTM in the house.
Nice.
Page Sterling Monkey. Good to see you. David Reese. I'm going to sing tonight. Just for you, David Reese. I'm going to sing.
Okay, Deuce. Knock yourself out, buddy. Go ahead.
So I got a little Curse the Man thing here. Number 1.
I like that one.
You showing off your man thing? Is that what you said?
Ooh.
Yeah, you got to start with some Man thing, buddy. Little Bill Sienkiewicz, Dracula. I love this cover.
That looks like my mother-in-law. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, this is a crazy cover too. Of course, you got the tentacles. G-Man, I know you'd love that. And he's smoking through a tube, if you could see that.
Oh, that's Robert Galvin's next door neighbor.
Right? Little Charm School. Signed and remarked.
Boo-hoo to you too.
Blood Hunt. Anything Tigra? I'm down.
Oh
So
yeah.
I found this Blood Hunt Tigra. Tigra. Take your pick.
Okay.
I like that.
One of my all-time favorite characters in Marvel.
She's hot.
Oh man.
And then
she's
this is
redhead.
a super cool. This is a super cool cover too, especially with the way they did the tail, like coming like at you.
Oh yeah. Look at
One of
that
my
tail.
best lines about Tigra is West Coast Avengers #1. The team gets together, and Iron Man's like, Iron Man sees Tigra for the first time, and he's like, "Wow!" And I thought Wasp had the smallest costume in the Avengers.
Right? Yeah, seriously. Yeah, but I love these covers. And then, of course, speaking of which, supporting cancer, comics curing cancer. This is an event that's going on. There's a bunch of people involved, of course, in our community. There's another great way you could donate, especially to Jen, of course, and then also you can donate to this group. This group will have a big event October 4th through the 6th. I bought several issues of this. And these came from DJ Lynx. Rob's Fat Stacks is also pretty well involved. And then I got a freebie
Legion
for buying all those. And in honor of Beta Ray Jim, I'll segue back to these. Of course, you can still donate to Comics Curing Cancer. Donate to Jen, of course, please, and thank you. Community needs this, and again, it's just good for everybody. You never know when you might need a helping hand. So just think about it, as paying it forward, just like we all try to do, whether it be with AOKs or, contributing to the community, somebody who really needs it. Just look out and try to help people, please. And then in honor of Beta Ray Jim, got a little Witch's Tales, little Harvey Horrors collected works. This is the volume 1. And this collects like 4 different versions of Witch's Tales, all from the PSR books.
Nice.
Those are like all the different stuff. And again, I love any kind of horror stuff. I'm always down to get. And then, of course, another one for Beta. This is the Marvel Masterworks Mighty Thor Volume 1, which is awesome. So it's almost like a mini Omni, if you will. And again, the Masterworks sets are really, really cool. They give you, of course, on the back, the extended kind of tells you what issues and everything is going on, just like a lot of the Omnis do. But it's just in a smaller format.
They're actually higher quality than the Omnis. The page quality is a bit better.
Oh, the page quality of these are amazing. This is the Barry Windsor Smith Monsters. Awesome. This thing is huge. Massive, massive book. Amazing pen and ink work. I get this turned around. I mean, just unbelievable. I can't really show you well with the lighting I have, but just Barry Windsor Smith, master of his craft. This isn't really an Omni, but this is pretty cool. This is the Stan Sakai. Yes. This is the first 10 years of Stan Sakai's run on Usagi Yojimbo. And this is also the special edition, massive collection set. I broke these out to show. I don't really break these out generally very often, but I wanted to show, in honor of Jim and his massive Omni collection. And then one of my favorite Omnis, bam! Wow. Monsters, Volume 2.
Sweet.
Things Fan Queen, Stan Lee, Lieber, and Jack Kirby. Can't go wrong with Kirby. And then again, on the back, it shows you all of the issues. Strange Tales, During the Mystery, all the Tales to Astonish, all kinds of stuff on this in this massive Omni. But like I said, in honor of Beta Ray, I had to break out some of the big books.
I love it, brother. Thank you for sharing. I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. that's my little homage to Jim and some of the other cool stuff. And again, please support, please support Comics Curing Cancer. Please support Jen. Again, Christina's amazing with all of her moderator duties and helping us keep, everything dialed in. But again, there's a big event coming October 4th through 6th. DJ Links, Rob Fatstacks, those guys are going to have an auction for like 3 days straight. You can always donate to that. And again, it all goes to the American Cancer Society. They're not taking a penny of it. So please help Jen, and just help the community, man. It's not hard to do. All right. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you very much for that, Deuce. That's awesome.
So continuing what the Deuce said, I also am part of that. I also got the print of the
nice.
Yeah, I got the print. Also, that if you guys didn't know that I've been supporting for a long time Spidey Pod tumblers. If you guys don't know, there's a link in my channel. He did a whole bunch of tumblers for Comic Cancer, but this is one of the ones he did for me. He did a whole bunch of these, and they were at Heroes Con, and I bought some that they had and actually did it as a giveaway for them at the booth for people who were making donations. So for everybody, it's a great cause. Like I said, it's 100%. They give everything to cancer. If you guys don't know, cancer sucks. And, if you can, any donations or anything, it's helpful, man. So if you ever see them, because they're at cons and stuff like that, stop by, and purchase one of these great books they have and everything. It's just a great thing to support. So shout out to DJ Links, Rob Stastack, and Legion of Comics. So that's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah, Legion. I forgot Legion. Sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
That was it.
I have the same print you got for yeah, I got that from DJ Links sitting next to my Galactus. Yep, same.
That's who I got this from, DJ Links.
Yeah, that's where I got mine from as well. Sitting right there. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes, it does, Dusty. Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Oh man, get better, brother. Seriously.
We love you, Dusty.
So it's again, shout out to my man Jose for Spidey for actually doing those tumblers, to give away. I mean, it's an awesome thing, and I think he donated those tumblers. So again, shout out to him. Does a lot of great work.
Yeah, he's been doing that for a while too.
Yeah.
Was that Spidey's powered tumblers?
What happened?
Was that Spidey's powder tumblers?
Yes.
It is.
Okay.
That's what this is. Scott Farr,
Spidey does great stuff.
Scott Farr sent this to me, and this is a Scotty tumbler.
Mm-hmm. Those he has those. He does
all engraved
ones.
Yeah, those are cool.
He does knives. He does coasters. He does a lot of different things. Go support him. Go to my channel. I have a link for him. We're doing giveaways. You haven't seen, we've been doing, I keep saying giveaways every time my name comes up. We does on his channel, we're trying to get him to 550 subs. The main goal, of course, is to get 1K. But we've been giving away tumblers like crazy. What I do is when it's my turn to do giveaways, you guys get to pick an item that you want. It could be a tumbler, knife, or whatever the case, or whatever design, or you can get one picked out for a-okay for somebody. So
nice.
We'll check them out. Yeah, we do this a lot, and it's a lot of fun. So if you ever watch the videos on the giveaways when we spin the wheel and everything, you got it's hilarious. We have a ball doing that shit. So
I catch
rigged a lot of
that. Live.
Huh? What happened?
Say again, Robert.
I said I catch him when he's live.
Oh,
when I can catch you. You do them at different times.
Yeah, when I'm available, because because as you can see, I have to be home when I'm doing it. Well, I'm home now, but when I'm working, I'm in New York. I'm not here, so But I try to announce it. Check out my IG page also. Check Jose's also on IG. Spidey Pod Tumblers, he's on there too. He does giveaways on a regular basis too, so go check him out. But But you know what? don't forget to sub this guy right all in the corner over there. My man Robert, he's almost to that 1K
thanks,
mark. Let's
buddy.
get him to that 1K mark because
That'd be nice to get to 1,000.
yeah, let's get into that 1K club, man. Sub everybody that's here. You know, everybody does great work. You know, having fun. That's the whole point of it. You know, we all know we can't watch everybody's channel. You know, it's 1,000, but you know, sometimes you skim through it. You know, you leave a like button. You know, it supports it. You know, help them out. So
yeah. Like BLC said, you can't watch everybody, and
that's right.
No, and there's no point pretending that you do watch everybody.
Right.
But
Exactly.
we all remember little bits of each other's because we've spent a lot of time together in the past as well. So we all know where our heart is, if you know what I mean.
Martin,
like
you got
family.
anything to show?
I can't remember if I've shown up the bits and bobs previously.
I love how he says bips and bobs. I love that.
Right.
Bits and bobs.
I'm kidding.
Got that. I still need to. Do you know what? I think I love the back as well on it.
Oh, that's nice.
That's cool. That's cool.
Oh, nice.
Come here.
They've got one of Beta Ray Bill.
There you go.
Jetology showed it to me the other day. They got a Beta Ray Bill homage of Daffy Duck. It's awesome.
And then, obviously, it wouldn't be me if I didn't have. Still need to bag and board them.
Nice.
I think I've got number 3 coming sometime. So
is that the original Strange Academy run, or is this a
no? That's the Blood Hunt. I still got to read it. I'm really behind. I am on the reading. This is that's issue.
Got a slab.
That's issue 2, and that's the 1 in 25 of Sylvia.
Nice,
Or
Martin.
Silver variant for that. I managed to get that cheap from the US. But if you haven't seen Ray, I've got all the other Strange Academy.
Have you gotten into like Strange Academy finals and stuff like that, or just the main?
I've got all of it.
Nice.
I've got all of it. I've even got you might not have seen. I've even got the Scotty Young exclusive. So I've got 2 of them remarked.
That's awesome.
So, and one of them is who? Robert.
What?
The remarks. Who are they? If you're testing your memory now.
Who are they?
One's Scarlet Witch.
Yes.
Because she's a teacher, and obviously a Doctor Strange. Because everyone gets stuff remarked with all the main characters, but mine is going for the teachers. So my next one will be, fingers crossed. Is it? Oh, I forgot the name now. Magic.
Oh,
Ileana.
Yeah.
Yep.
And she'll be my next remark eventually.
Jim, this is funny. I got fascinated with Liliana because of what was it? Midnight Suns video game. I loved it.
Yes,
You like that one?
Loved that game.
I've got it. I haven't tried it.
It was fun. It's a great strategic game, but it's fun. Wolf Blitz is in the house.
What's up, Wolf?
Another seller of the community. Nice to see you.
Wolf.
That's awesome, Martin. That Dusty's telling you.
that's all I've been getting. But I have just been looking because for the omnibus for Strange Academy, seeing as you've got me in the omnibus, but it comes out in May 2025 because they do a year 1, a year 2, and they're not really proper what you call omnibuses. It's not all of them, so that comes out next year for Strange Academy. So that's another one you could add to you.
I figured they'd make an omnibus for that. It's such a good run. They definitely need to give it the omnibus treatment.
Yeah, but the proper one doesn't come out till next year because I've just looked, and it's a Ramos cover special one that they're doing for that because I've just seen it.
Big Lion Cat, you got anything more you want to show? I usually let all my co-hosts go first.
Yeah, nah, that's pretty much it.
Nothing new that came in?
Nothing really, because I'm really organizing everything.
Usually got new stuff coming in all the time.
Yeah, no, I got stuff on order, and I'm still waiting for my CGC order. So everything's coming.
Okay, I'll show you a small little haul I got from
Yeah.
a couple of different places. Some of these are auction wins, and then some of these are from antique stores. What I am going to show you here is a couple of some super old ones. This is in rough shape, but it's a keeper. It's a Batman DC. Here's some DC love. February 1965.
Oh yeah.
Love the purple.
Look
Ooh.
at that.
It's a little rough around the edges.
Yeah. You just gotta love the bright colors
Yeah.
they use back then.
Flash.
It just makes it pop right
200.
off the book. Look at that red and that blue in the background. Look at that. It just comes right off the book. Look at that, number 200. Gotta love it.
And then we got some beautiful Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah.
Blonde
Gotta have a
Discover.
woman, tied up. Hey,
Nice.
a woman.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about.
Redhead cover, romantic romance adventures.
Ooh. Look at the jungle
Beautiful.
out.
This one's from
No spoilers. I
1959.
haven't read that one yet. No spoilers.
1959.
That was Robert. He posed for that, back in the days.
And then I have some. Do you guys? When I was a kid, I grew up with Blondie and Dagwood. You guys ever read any of that? Any Chick Young fans out there? I got a huge haul of Chick Young, Blondie and Dagwood. This is from 1950. Issue 25.
Oh, Blondie. Yeah, gotta love it.
And this was
Right.
a special. This was like before king size and annual came out. They called them like large size or king size or special previews. That's what this is. It's kind of like a one shot.
Didn't they have like a movie or a TV show back in the days?
Yeah, for a little while.
Yeah.
This is from 1973, but it's got Beetle Bailey in the bottom.
Oh
there.
yeah, Beetle Bailey.
Nice.
Then we have Blondie, issue 31. This is another special. This is going to come out in 1951.
You missed him with a big ass fly spot.
Issue 30 from 1951.
92. Wow.
Wow.
Damn.
Issue 29 from 51.
Phew.
But I used to read the Sunday papers.
Oh yeah, me too.
Right.
They used to be in the Sunday
Yep,
papers.
I
all
did
the time.
too.
Yep.
This one
Gotta read the
is
funnies, man.
Had to.
volume 1. Here's another king size, or
And they were in
would
color.
call it a king feature. So this is kind of like an annual. This one's from 1949, issue 13.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Hey, he's got the first aid kit with him. That's funny.
Yeah, you're gonna love this classic cover. I pay you $1 for a hamburger, 1970.
Nice.
Oh.
Like Popeye, it's lumpy.
That's cool. I like that.
Man, that's my man. Or you can eat for $1 like that.
Yeah.
DLC, that's got your name all over it. That's
Hey,
awesome.
definitely has my name all over it.
And then before marriage comic books came out, all the marriage homage covers and everything else. Here's one, and the whole book is like this. And the cool thing about these books is you'd be surprised, guys. The outside might be a little dingy, but the inside of these covers are like pure white. I mean, it looked brand new on the inside. This is issue 35, and this was a wedding issue from 1953.
Oh,
Look at this.
Oh,
Right
wow.
in the eyeballs.
Cool.
It's a
Yeah,
bright
wedding
yellow,
issue.
man. I'm telling you, I don't know, man. Those bright colored books back then, they just
Oh, yeah.
it catches your eyes. Like you got to look at it.
Yep. Volume 2, or number 2, issue 2 from 1950, Chick Young's Dagwood Comics. Little writing on the cover. I don't care. How well you find them this presentable, it's rough. Issue 1, first one. This one is from 1950.
Wow. Was that
Wow.
a Chick Young signature
Yeah,
on that other one?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
10 centers. Jeez.
10 centers.
know,
World
right?
famous Blondie in Comics by Chick Young. This one is from March of 1951, I think it was.
Oh, he took it right in the rear. Ooh.
Yep.
Ouch.
Another Blondie Comics winter issue special. This is another special from 1947.
Wow.
These are fun.
Yeah, where'd you find these?
53. These I found at it was actually a garage sale. They had no idea what they had. I think I got the whole lot for $10.
What?
Wow.
I just took the whole box out. I said, "What do you want for the box?" $10. Like, okay, here you go, and left.
Wow.
I didn't feel guilty at all.
That's crazy.
And this was in a bunch of magazines with a bunch of magazines. It was Boys Life and a couple other ones. This is from 1953.
That's well worth it. $10.
That's crazy.
Blondie 53, issue 53.
Blondie, man. 1950.
Blondie. This
The
one
shit's
is
chess. It ain't checkers.
Books are like 70 years old.
Yep. Issue 36, 1951.
Can you imagine that? 70 years old.
Yep. And they're in Mylars now, so they're protected pretty well, and I got them in their own short box. 1951.
Wow. Oh, that one got a little chew on the corner.
34. I went through every single one of them. Everything I buy, I go through the entire books. It takes me forever. But 1951.
Do you count your pages?
33. Sorry. Say it again.
Do you count the pages?
Yes, I do.
Yep. Very important with those old books.
And there's something missing out of it, then I question it. I'll ask.
I only could count up to 5, so that's why I stopped.
1951. It's got a little chip out on the corner up there, but hey, I don't care. That's all good.
That's okay. Somebody needs some fiber.
Somebody get a starting line down for these. These are all in
Number
one lot.
20. Issue 1950. I love it. Love it with the dogs on there. Here's another one with a bunch of puppies and the dog. Issue number 18. And this one is from 1950.
Damn.
You got these in Mylars?
Look at the red again.
I put them in Mylars. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, it was
So these are in Mylars and fullbacks.
The whole Blondie freaking run.
Yeah, practically. Yep. And then a
Must
couple
have been
fun
a
ones.
Blondie, a fan of Blondie.
What's that?
A fan of Blondies, whoever was
Yeah. This one's from Dell. This is from 1950, I think it is. Tubby.
They're definitely Tubby.
This one's got a rip in it. This is from 1955. Tubby.
Tubby again.
A redhead cover. Tubby again. 1953, issue 6.
Uh-huh.
And then Margie's Tubby again from 1956. Volume 1.
Look at that.
But yeah, that was it. That was that
$10,
haul.
man. Can't go wrong.
And the other ones I got from auctions. That was right here. I'm a big Sergeant Fury Commandos guy. I think I'm about 4 off now.
There you go. I love the war books, man.
Yeah, so do I.
That and the westerns. Oh my God, I couldn't get enough of those.
Still on my House of Secrets run. Got a ways to go yet because I have competition.
Yeah, that's a beautiful copy.
Wow, she's got some nerve to open that casket.
Yep, I love this cover. 1973, issue 33.
Yeah, buddy.
Love it with the moon in the background and the witches flying. That's great.
I used to date her.
Another cool cover, issue 41 from 1974. Boom.
Yeah, I love that one.
Here's again, taking your picture.
Yeah. So there's my haul for the last
That's
couple
awesome.
months.
Wow.
Pocan Joe is in the house. Buddy, what's up?
Pocan's funny.
What up, Joe?
So I got a few books I'd like to show. I changed my mind.
See, there you go. See, it's addicting, isn't it?
It is addicting. It is. I built the auction. It's ready. The graphic is ready. Auction Comics Saturday. It's built. The show's built over on my channel. So go hit that bell.
I support your channel, guys.
Drop a vote for we got Ultimate Warrior versus Ric Flair tonight. Make sure you come in and drop your vote as to who you like more. And here's some of the books I'll have up for auction. It's interesting you mentioned some westerns. I actually got some westerns going up for $1 BLC.
Really?
So you might want to stop by and look at this.
Oh,
45.
Look at that condition. Oh,
Gonna start at $1. Wagon Train.
Oh, I remember that.
Wow.
Have Gun Will Travel.
Yeah, he did the TV.
And Maverick with Roger Moore on it. It's got a $30 price tag on it for some reason. But yeah, I'm going to start these at $1. I do a bunch of dollar lots. Like here's a dollar lot I put
Look
together.
at
All
Roger
of these
Moore
will
on the
start.
front cover. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That was Roger Moore. Look at that.
James Bond, baby. So what I do is I've got a bunch of random books, and I'll do a $1 winner's choice. You don't bid on every book in the box. You just set the
show,
you know, you pick the books that you like, and we got some Sergeant Fury. So all kinds of different stuff in there. You know, Witcher #1, some Vampy. I do all kinds of random $1 starting lots throughout the night, and then I have like pull boxes and buy it nows. Here's some of the hot books, newer books that I've gotten. This is Deadpool #1, beautiful David Nakayama. Virgin variant. Facsimile, good stuff. Ashoka #1, brand new DNA. DNA's killing it. Poison Ivy goodness.
Like that.
That's the old copper tone ad homage.
Yes, I think I got the copper tone one in here. I do have the Harley Quinn copper tone one, but here's another classic updated Zerdy cover. Deadpool, Wolverine, World War III has been a pretty hot series. Here's a trade of that Deadpool.
Nice.
I've got some Doomsday, Supergirl, Power Girl.
Power Girl.
Lord.
She got the big.
I love these color bleeds that he does. That Deadpool is awesome. This one is
David Nakayama, cool dude.
Spectacular Spider-Man dunk cover. I've got a bunch of sketch covers, like Hulk 181, First Miles, Giant Size #1.
People collect blank sketch covers, you know.
Yeah, bring them to cons. Get a nice drawing done on there.
I like that.
That's nice. Do it now.
Somebody mentioned the Harley Quinn copy. Yeah.
Copper tone. There it is.
Here we go.
There you go.
Yep. And I've got that in a virgin and a trade. So a bunch of great stuff tonight. Would love to see you guys come by, check it out. Auction Comics Saturday night. The show is built. Head over to youtube.com, Beta Ray Jim. After the show is over, don't do it right now. Don't do it. Stay where you are.
Do it right now.
After the show, hit that bell. Come check it out. We'd love to see you tonight. Giveaways too. Giveaways.
Absolutely.
Never-ending giveaways.
G-Man, look what. Have you seen what I'm sharing?
I can't. There. No, that's better. There we go. Now I see it.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that.
That's not the one that was shared with me. Let me see if I can actually find the one.
That's Scotty Young, that one is.
It's Donald Duck.
Yes. All right, let me see if this will work.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, when he
just
goes
share
on
your page
eBay,
if you
he's
want
got
them.
the
You're about to
eBay
show
from
something.
UK's. He got the eBay from UK's.
Everything else private if you can.
You can see how cheap I can. You can see here how the price is marked down. What I can get stuff because these are black and white copies for. These were quite expensive.
Scotty, I like the Cyclops and the Spider-Man one. That's nice.
Yeah. X-Men 97 Storm. That one's good.
Oh yeah, look at that.
There we go.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I've seen that one before. Yeah,
that's cool. That one's cool.
Yep, I like it.
Do you have that one?
I don't. Yeah. I don't. And that looks like Walter Simonson's signature at the bottom. So I'm wondering if he did that.
Look at that.
Might have.
Here's my hammer.
I'm thinking he. Oh, after. I think it's after.
Quack, 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 quack.
Simonson.
Go down a little. Looks more like Castato's signature with that circle.
Let me try to zoom in. That's the Simonson. That's Simonson's sig right there. But it says after. So I'm thinking it's after Simonson, and then this might be the artist.
Probably.
Yeah.
But anyway, I thought it was cool. Shout out to Jetology. I don't know if you guys know Jeto, but good guy, and he shared that with me when he saw it. Let me get rid of this. Shit app. All right.
Nice.
Oops, what am I doing? Stop it, Jim. Too many buttons. Too many buttons over here. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Yep.
I am God.
Do you have a voice box sitting there with recorded ones on there?
That one wasn't me. No.
Who was that?
One shall stand.
That one's me.
You have a voice box? Let's see it.
No, it's a little toy. My grandkids. It's a backpack from one of the action figures.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I am Thor, son of Odin. Avengers to battle.
Damn.
Nice.
There's nothing best you can do.
Thor. That's my phone.
Okay, we're gonna call it. It's 2 hours and 31 minutes.
Woo!
So stick around for just a few minutes, Jim, after show. Okay, we like to talk to you after show. So stick around. Deuce.
Dude.
Yo.
Drop
What
a
you got
deuce.
coming up? Anything? You gonna be here next week?
Nah, man. Just maybe try to see a damn movie, you know?
There you go.
Try to watch movie?
I have yet to see any of the newest movies. And there's the new James McAvoy movie, too, that looks interesting. I think it's another M. Night Shyamalan movie, maybe.
I didn't even see what.
See if I can check that out, maybe, too. We'll see.
What's in the theaters? Maybe now it might make me look. What's in the theaters? Because I already
Give me
saw
a minute. The screen just froze. Give me 1 second. Come on.
Hopefully I'll be able to see you next week if you're doing it. We'll see.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, thanks. There it is. There's the sound effects.
Oh, they got Beetlejuice.
There we go. Got it out.
Is that out yet?
Martin.
Yeah.
Nothing coming up. Well, I've got some videos to edit and lots of videos to edit when I can be asked. But come here next week, same time, and we'll see you all again. And thank you for everyone coming on the chat as well. I try and make sure I say hello to everybody. I think I've forgotten a load of people more recently on the chat, but I try and say hello to everyone when they first come on. So thank you for coming, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you so much, Martin. See you next week. Buddy.
Who's that guy? No.
Yeah, it's you. Go ahead.
Oh, it's me. Yeah.
What you got coming up? Tell people.
Who knows? I go on whenever I can. I don't know when my next auction, but I will be at New York Comic Con, which is coming up next month. And I'll be there all 4 days working at a Capture Collectibles table as a CGC witness. And of course, I'll be doing giveaways. If you guys didn't know, you must be going to New York Comic Con to pick these up. So I have the link below. Enter. First name pops up, gets choice, and the second name gets what's left. Pretty much that's about it. You know, hit me up, sub me up. I'm on IG also. Hit the like button again. Also in the link, you'll find a spider powder tumblers link. Go sub him up. You know, hopefully, you know, enter on that contest and everything. And again, man, cancer sucks. Donate what you can. The link is also on my channel and the Gold Munford
excellent
page on his channel. So please donate. You know, every bit counts. You know, whatever you can. So, and I thank everybody here. It was a lot of fun. Thank you, Robert. You got me good, man. You got me good.
Brother. You're good.
You got me blindsided. I didn't see it coming. You got me. I wasn't expecting, but you got me. And Beta Ray, man, I hope I looked it up. April 5th is when that show is in New Hampshire. So hopefully you're off. So hopefully see you that day.
Awesome. April 5th, 2025, New Hampshire.
Couple of not next year, but the year after. I'm hoping to go to England, so I'm probably meet him. So cat gets everywhere. I'm trying to get over.
Meow meow. Thank you, buddy.
Especially when I retire, which is another 8 years, I will be going to a lot of different places after that. So
awesome.
Cool. All right, my brother Jim, what you got coming up, buddy?
Do the auction comics on my channel, also kinds of some video games and stuff like that. So make sure you come check that out. Excuse me. But yeah, that's all the good stuff we have. Beta Ray Plays is what I call it when I play video games. So come check that stuff out. Please come check out the episode of Auction Comics we got planned for tonight. And whoops, not that. So many buttons. Huge shout out to the Comic Book G-Man. Thank you for hosting me. Thank you for making me the center of attention. I feel so special. It's not even my birthday. What's that, BLC?
You was here the whole time? I just realized you were here. Oh, you were, yeah. Okay.
Appreciate it. And thank you to the chat. Thank you, everybody hanging out, chatting, commenting. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. And check out that pinned link at the top for Jen. Very, very important.
Very.
And thank you, G-Man. Appreciate you, sir.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
G-Man. Froze again. Doggone it.
Oh,
we're stuck on sucking that pretty face.
Frozen. Turn the AC off.
Thank you so much, you guys. You're awesome. Rock. Thank you so much, Jim. And it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure. And all my brothers here in the chat, on the panel today, you guys rocked it. And everybody out there in the community that showed up on the show, thank you so much for being here. Kyle, I see you. I'm just waiting for it to load up on my screen. It's taking forever. My other New Zealand buddy, how you doing? And everybody who came in and supported, so please, that link is up pinned on the chat. Also, everybody on the show today, including Jim, all of his links for his shows are down there on the bottom. I know there's a lot. I try to be detailed as possible. I'm sorry for that if there's a lot of reading, but I registered it all out there. It's very simple to follow. Those links are very easy for you to connect. So with that said, we'll have another Nerdy Collective next Saturday, same time, same place. And got this little montage video for you guys to watch, so make sure you pay attention. And thank you so much, Jen. We love you. Get better. And you guys rock. So peace, love, blessed be, and we're out of here. See you next week.
We'll see what we can do. Bye.
Isn't that a daisy?